Man, you guys' intros are way too long.
What's good, people?
That's your opinion. Don't come to nobody else's house talking about their house don't look good as yours.
Now, you see how we're starting up today's show?
You're right. It is my opinion. Robert Storm, that's sort of my catchphrase. Sorry.
What's good, people? What's good, people? Yes, you'll notice we got some different suspects up in the room. One of them's missing, but he'll join us shortly. One of them is white. Yes, clean up your screen if you can't see that. But that's what it is. That's what it is. We got Mr. Storms in the house, Mr. Comic Chat in the house. Welcome, gentlemen.
What's up, boss?
Yo.
Yes. So I'm going to run things until Mr. Nzo comes in. I hope I run it right.
Good, bro. Got all the confidence in you.
Well, thank you, sir. I think we've been doing enough shows that I know what Nzo's been doing, but I got to keep my shit real and come how I come, right?
Yep.
So our topic tonight is something that we kind of ran up on randomly, and it struck up a nice little chat conversation. And you know what happens in chat? Shit gets confused, right? Mm-hmm. So we thought we'd bring it to the show and keep it real and get everybody's opinion on this. What was it again, Danny?
Question was, we were talking earlier, you and Nzo, and I forgot what really started, but you were saying that in your opinion, in order for you to become a successful millionaire, and correct me if I'm wrong, that you have to have some asshole in you or be an asshole.
And it was that video you sent. That's what it was.
What video? Refresh my
memory. That video of that guy.
Yeah.
I don't shake nobody's hand. I don't.
Yeah. It was an old white, Mexican-American guy who was like a billionaire. He made his money by being CEOs of different countries, and he was just going off by stupid rubs off, this rubs off, being lazy rubs off, this kind of stuff, just going on a tirade. And then as we were talking about it, Roberto made a comment, and he said, well, I believe in order for you to become a self-made billionaire, whatever goal you set for yourself, you have to be an asshole. And I was like, I don't know if I entirely agree with that. And then we kind of went back and forth between he and I and Nzo. And Nzo kind of went more on what I was saying. And then I believe Robert went more on what you were saying, was my understanding. So that was the main topic.
So we're playing doubles. Finally, we're playing doubles.
Yep.
Nice. It's too bad your partner ain't here.
Yeah, my partner ain't here, so I'm going to have to hold it down.
One thing I've learned in life was to be successful in life, you can't have friends and you can't be a nice person. Now, is there exceptions to the rule? Absolutely. There's exceptions to the rule. There's people that grew up on the streets that became athletes or became musicians and stuff, and they struck it big, and that's the exception to the rule. That's the rare air. But these businessmen, these Wall Street people, these billionaires that run companies and corporations, it's a dog-eat-dog world. Okay, you have to be an asshole. You are going to war. It's you or them, and they are not giving a shit about who they have to step on to get to the top of the mountain. Yes, there is exceptions. There's people that win the lottery. There's people that are NBA football or baseball players. There's people that make rap albums or you get on, Dancing with the Stars or whatever. And there's exceptions to the rule. But that's like a 5% out of the 100%. And the other 95% are either born into it or The self-made ones, like Wolf of Wall Street, they are assholes and pricks, and it's a cutthroat business. I have worked in corporations. I've worked in business. I see how these people are. Yes, there is exceptions to the rule, but 9 times out of 10,
well, just one argument.
They are who they are. You know, they don't get that far in life by being nice. You know,
sorry to say, the nice people work for them. You know,
you know that old phrase, "Nice guys finish last." That's not just about dating and relationships. That's about life. That's about life.
I mean, that's not necessarily true, but your opinion.
Well, you know what, Danny? You know,
we're all nice. We're not millionaires.
You know what I'm saying? I'm basing my theory on experience, and I can't say everybody's like that. But you know, I had quite a few people who have, and I'm not saying they're, you know, the Bezos of the world, but you know, they went from middle class, lower class to, you know, living the life more or less. And they told me, you're not going to get there. And this is, for me, is a challenge, right? Because they're telling me something already that I can't do. And it's a challenge. But if I don't change my mindset, because I'm the nice guy, and my longevity being a nice guy in the world of sales is like a 2-year lifespan. Because at some point, either you get fed up with the way they mistreat the people that make them rich, or they get fed up with you defending them all the time. Because, you know, that's how I used to work. Like, I'm nothing without my people. But for me to go in the office afterwards with the people who are paying me and hear how these guys talk about these people who make them rich, it's sad, man. But yet they're rich and we are not. That's why I have this mindset. And I could be wrong, Danny. But more times than not, I see the really rich guys are like that, you know?
But the thing, oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
And that's what I consider an asshole. Maybe your theory of an asshole is different. But for me, you not appreciating somebody doing good for you or doing right for you, you're an asshole.
I think an asshole, the word that you used was ruthless. I think
ruthless was mentioned.
Okay.
But yeah, ruthless is part of being an asshole.
An asshole.
But I think asshole is a characteristic of ruthless, and not the other one. Not ruthless can be said about asshole, because I looked it up. I love looking shit up.
Oh my god.
Hey.
Yeah, he did.
Asshole. The first word in the definition say is stupid. Most people that are self-made millionaires aren't stupid. They're usually intelligent or very well disciplined. I listen to a lot of motivational tapes. Denzel Washington says, what made him successful was he was disciplined and he was consistent. I think if you're disciplined and consistent, you don't necessarily have to be an asshole. You got to be smart and intelligent and know when to do this, know when to do that. And a lot of times when people that are trying to get somewhere or think that you're trying to get somewhere, they assume that you're an asshole because you're not out there partying, or you're hitting your books, you're studying whatever you got to study. Instead, when they're out there partying and enjoying life, you say no. Or when they're out there doing something that's
hold on, you're saying the guy who's studying is an asshole?
No. I'm saying the person that's trying to achieve somebody that's being disciplined and that's being consistent. When he tells his friends, no, I'm not going to do that, or no, I'm not going to take that drink, or no, I'm going to do that, then they'll start labeling him an asshole or a nerd or whatever, something derogatory. And that person really is being an asshole. If you're ruthless, then you don't care what nobody says. You don't care if it hurts anybody. You don't care if it breaks any laws. You are driven and you are laser focused on whatever you're going to get, and it don't matter what it is. So that's the difference between being ruthless and asshole. Asshole, go ahead.
Did you see the way that guy was behaving, though? He was behaving like an asshole.
I think
and he just happens to be a very wealthy guy, and that's what I said more times than not.
The definition of asshole has also changed over the years. A lot of
everyone has their own definition. That's true.
Yeah. At one point, I remember my dad calling dumb people assholes. Like, look at this guy; he's acting like an asshole because he's acting like an idiot. But over the years, the definition of asshole has become toward more of a dickhead / ruthless person. You know, and many people who run corporations, like they're assholes. They're ruthless. Like they will lay off thousands of people in order to put them first and save their job. You know, like that's an asshole person. That's an asshole thing to do. So,
sorry to cut you off there, Mr. Storms, but
no, I'm good.
my rookie move is not representing Mr. Poe with his super sticker $1.99. Thank you, respect. Sorry, we got all caught up in the conversation. And hello to everybody in the comments. Thank you. Go ahead. Sorry.
What's up, Poe? I just think that okay, and I like I said, I watch a lot of YouTube and stuff. And one thing I watched was a conversation just recently happened about 2 months ago with Magic Johnson. He sat down with LeBron James' manager and Maverick, whatever his name is, and he came from a poor background, and everybody laughed at him and was mad at Magic because when they asked, "What do you want to do after basketball?" he said, "I want to be a businessman." They thought he was a joke. Dr. Buss and Magic became friends, and Magic said that was taboo back then. Players were not supposed to interact with owners, and owners were not supposed to interact with players, and they took a lot of heat for it. But Dr. Buss didn't care because he believed what Magic said. So he would test Magic. They would go to Las Vegas and spend all kind of money. He'd take Magic on trips with him. He would give Magic $250,000 in coins all the time. Come on, make some money. Magic never did it. Magic always saved that money. So
look at all the other asshole owners.
Okay.
Aside from this one good one.
But I'm showing you, I'm going to try and build you how Magic is not an asshole. And then I can give you other examples of other players and other people that aren't assholes. But this is the first one. So Magic went to this, what you can perceive as an asshole agent. And the agent made him sitting there for 2 hours in the weight room. Magic said, "Wow, I'm Magic Johnson. He make me do this." And then when he went in there, he said, "Why should I represent you? Because all you basketball players do is get rich, spend your money, and you broke within 5 years after you leave. Come back later on. I'm gonna check you out, see if everything's good with you." So Magic's like, "Damn, he did me like that, and I'm Magic Johnson." So he went and did his homework on Magic Johnson, and everywhere he went, they said Magic always said he wouldn't be a businessman. So he brought Magic Johnson back in. He said, "What's the first thing you read in the paper when you look at newspaper?" He said, "Sports." He said, "Nope. You want to be a businessman, you got to read business." He gave Magic Johnson 15 different magazines to read and newspapers. They said, "Go read these. I'm going to test you in a week." Magic John went there and read it. He passed all the tests, the man's questions. The man brought him in as his agent, gave him this big deal with Nike or some company he gave him with. Didn't charge Magic Johnson one thing, just showed him the ropes. And Magic Johnson took that knowledge and parlayed it into what he is now. He's the second NBA player that's ever been a billionaire. Magic Johnson's not an asshole by no.
I don't know if you consider that a self-made billionaire though, or millionaire, because it seemed like he had a lot of help on the way.
Okay, but just because he had help, he took the knowledge. Part of becoming self-made is you take knowledge, you read stuff, you educate yourself, you put yourself in circles of people that can help you. If you're gonna stay with 10 broke friends, guess what? Your ass gonna be the 11th one.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
You gotta hang.
I don't know if that's really self-made because all of that loot he made playing for the Lakers didn't disappear. He didn't start from rock bottom. I get your story.
Okay, but the big thing is nobody had ever been allowed to go to buy the Lakers.
Yeah, he broke barriers. He broke barriers. There's no doubt.
Because he saved his money and what he did with the opportunity he got. A lot of us won't do that. We get that money and we're gonna go there and go spend it. And when we being tested, Magic Johnson was able to pass the test, parlay that $1 million smile, his charm, and he did what he did. And I think, and now Magic Johnson is returning the favor because he's employing a lot of his business is in urban areas. Back in his hometown, Lansing, Michigan, and he's helping people. I could give you 4 or 5 more stories like that because I read them all the time.
Yeah,
yes,
no,
but
I mean
these are successful people, man. Talk about the regular Joe who lived.
He broke. Magic Johnson came from a broke family.
No, I'm talking to Daddy. When he did this, he didn't do it before the NBA. He didn't go into Mr. Buss's thing when he was living in the hood, saying, "Mr. Buss, give me." You know?
He didn't go from high school to become a businessman. He went to high school, college, and basketball player. Got his fortune there. That was his foot in the door, and from there he made connections, and then he became a businessman. Like it wasn't like a Wolf of Wall Street or other type of stories where this guy is nothing and then he just happens to become a millionaire. Like he made his money through basketball and then made wise choices.
You can't tell me to go to California and only go one way. There's more than one way to get to California. There's more than one way to become self-made.
Yeah, but that's not what we're talking about.
Yeah, he grew his wealth from Y to Z per se, but he didn't start from A, having nothing, and slowly starting with 2 people and 3 people, and you know what I mean, Danny? This is what I'm talking about. I get your point, what you're saying, and even with your perspective that you gave, I think it's rare what happened to him. Even though Magic Johnson made those right decisions, it wasn't the criteria for an owner to do what Mr. Bust did. So
because if nobody opened the door for him, Magic would have never been able to do it, no matter how much he wanted. He had to have the right doors open. So yes, Magic is smart in the fact that he saved his money. He knew what he wanted to do. So yeah, in that aspect, he was smarter than a lot of people.
And he was a good guy.
Yeah,
he was a good guy.
If people didn't open the doors for him, then he would be no different than anybody else. But I mean, I don't have no example because I don't really like. Donald Trump was born into this shit,
decisions.
You know,
he made a lot of right decisions.
Like Steve Jobs and the dude who did Apple and like those guys were self-made, and those guys didn't give a fuck who they stepped on and who they had to screw over in order to be successful. You know, they didn't go play football, got a lot of money, and then turned that into, because basically Magic Johnson he made an investment. He made an investment in himself to do this. He took the money he had and invested in himself, where a lot of athletes, I mean, I get your point, Danny. It's a great story on how to be successful. He did this, and this, and this is how he got successful. Much like Michael Jordan. It's a brilliant story. It's just, I don't know if I'd classify that as the same as self-made businessman, because I don't know. I mean, it's a fine line, but you make a good point.
He is, but I guess there's perspectives to it.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
The same.
Because I'm looking more like the telemarketer kind of guy who comes in and he wants to be a millionaire in 2 years per se. This guy can't be a nice guy. And how I explained it to another gentleman who I had this conversation with, I said, let me use this with drugs. Sorry, Danny. It's a bad topic, but I wanted to clear some sense to him. Okay, so now you have 2 drug dealers here. One who's strict and saying, listen, cash and carry. And the other guy's like, you know what? You're cool, man. You've been with me a while. I'll front you. I'm going to front you, right? The end of the month comes. The cash and carry guy is able to grow his business because he has all his money to buy more. While the other guy, the nice guy, is chasing his paper. Meanwhile, while he's chasing his paper, he's losing out on making more capital. By the time he gathers it, his business is probably done. And that's how I see business. You have to be cutthroat, ruthless, asshole, because me not being an asshole, I feel bad firing this girl when in reality, I should fire her because this is not the right job for her. So therefore, by me doing that, I'm jeopardizing my job. Where if I was the quote unquote asshole where you're just a number and you could be replaced, that's what I would do. But I always looked at it like this, Danny. I got hired for a position, a job, where they hired me for my skill set, and I have to do my best to make this person a better person. And if I can't do it, then yes, fire me. But don't fire me because I didn't do enough to make this person better, and they couldn't prove their shit. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I didn't have that asshole where my buddy, who was making mad money doing the same job as me, was an asshole. He didn't care about his people. He was up in their face saying, yeah, but he was cut. He'll fire you in a heartbeat, man. Even if you made him money for 6-7 months.
I think that's that's ruthless. That's not necessarily asshole, because the asshole.
Ruthless would be for me if he's trying to own the company.
No, ruthless is whether it's me, whether it's Robert, whether it's Nzo, or anybody. If we don't cut the mustard, you kick us off. An asshole can have a conscience, because an asshole could be, okay, I like Robert, but I'm going to treat Roberto like totally unfair just because I don't like the way, what kind of hat he's wearing. That's an asshole.
Well, I could call that I'll say the pig
a
Latin.
ruthless person don't.
Pray. We can have our own definitions of it.
I'm giving you a definition. A ruthless
but that's
person,
your definition. We all have different definitions of it, Danny.
I think that's the only definition, bro.
I gotta agree.
A ruthless person don't give a damn about nobody to get where he want to get.
An asshole really doesn't care about anybody either.
But an asshole can like Robert and hate Roberto.
Yeah, but ruthless people have friends too.
Yes.
A ruthless person has no pity or compassion for anybody.
Oh, no. That's a narcissist.
Okay. Yeah, I think a ruthless person has to have. I mean, a ruthless.
You have to have some allies.
Yeah.
Even
if you're at the top, you have to have an ally. You have to have someone.
Keep your enemies close and keep your friends close and your enemy closer. That's what
people look at you as a number, Danny. You're not even an enemy. You're a number. You could easily be replaced. They have no conscience of you. Ruthless is they'll exploit you. They'll do anything to you while they have you. To me, that's what I see as ruthless. An asshole is he has no empathy. He couldn't care less about you. He'll treat you like Kleenex. That's an asshole to me. You have no fucking feelings towards other people. And
an
more times than not,
someone out like lay you off the day before Christmas or some shit.
Or won't give you your Christmas bonus because you were late that day. That's an asshole. And he'll call you out in front of everybody. That's an asshole. Like, you didn't have to do that, man.
I don't know. I have a different perspective too because I work in retail and business my whole life. So I see what cutthroat business people and assholes and ruthless people do. So, but everybody has their own definition of it. There's more than everybody has, like everything. Everybody has an interpretation of what they feel it is. You know
what it is with me, Danny? I feel like I rarely ever throw ruthless label on somebody. Like they got to be like cunning, like someone you never really seen before. But there's plenty of assholes out there. That's what I think. You know what I mean? Like for me to throw ruthless, you got to be like a Michael Jordan of your whatever you're doing. You're ruthless, man. Like the way you do it, you have success in your method of doing it. Like you don't give a shit, You just do what you got to do. That's ruthless. That's how I see it.
I believe someone said, maybe multiple people said, you do not get successful in the world without, breaking friendships or being you can't be a nice guy to be successful. You can't. There's certain things you have to do in life in order. It depends. Like Michael Jordan said, it's like I can't be friends. I want to win championships. I can't sit there and be friends. There's a sacrifice to be successful.
But look, Steph Curry and LeBron James are friends and win how many championships? So that ain't always true.
Again, there's always an exception to the rule.
Okay, but I'm just saying, if there's an exception to the rule, then that disproves what you're saying. Because y'all saying you got to be an asshole or you got to be mean to be successful, and that's not true. If there is one person that has done it, then that disproves your theory.
Well, 90% of people.
I didn't say everybody, Danny. I said majority of the successful. And when I say successful, I'm talking like the rich of the rich. They are like assholes.
Robert Krafts and
that's all I said. Trump, I'm not, I don't know if when I'm having my argument, I'm coming off like I mean everybody. There are a lot of nice people in business. More times than not, they're in charity because they know there's no ruthlessness needed in charity. They just take a percentage of whatever they get, right? But in sales, and when I had my little stint in the music industry, oh my God, there's where you see ruthless like every day.
Yeah, they even got a record label name after it, Ruthless Records.
You know what I mean? Like they take things to the next level, and I don't realize it till you get a taste of it.
I work a lot with attorneys, and there's just one attorney where I'm at.
Ruthless.
He is very, very rich, very, very powerful, very, very intelligent. This guy has an Aston Martin and a Maserati that he rides around town. Got his wife, an SUV Maserati. In a courtroom, he is cold as ice, smart. But when we go and talk, man, he schools us. Hey, man, your case might be weak because of ABC 1, 2, 3, blah, 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 blah. He helps us out. Go on to him many times if he got cases. But when he gets in that courtroom, he can turn it on and turn it off. He ain't nasty to you unless you try to be smart nasty to him because he's like uber intelligent. I don't think he's an asshole, but he's ruthless.
But you see, Danny,
Because
again,
in that courtroom, he's paying, that guy's paying him. So, yeah, we friends outside. And you can call me, but he's not an asshole because when we ain't in the courtroom, hey, we go eat lunch together. I can call him right now. Hey, I need to ask your opinion about this. An asshole wouldn't do that if he didn't like you. Asshole would be like, man, fuck you. Lunch yourself. I ain't showing you none of my stuff. But
yeah, that is an asshole, but that guy evidently is not an asshole.
That's what I'm saying. There's a difference between ruthlessness and asshole. Because when the game is on and you playing, he is ruthless. He ain't gonna give you no break or nothing. He ain't gonna come at you crazy and wrong.
There is a difference between ruthless and asshole. I agree with you. Yeah. Just how we see a ruthless guy and an asshole is different. Doesn't mean either one of us are wrong. Just means we have different outlooks on it. Now, if we have to go into some Bible where it's stated this is fact, this is what an asshole is, and this is what ruthless is, and the whole planet must follow it, everyone's going to have their own outlook.
That's right.
But you know what? Like I said, when you have these kind of arguments through text, I mean, relationships are broken up for less, man. You can't fucking imagine, Rob. We were arguing about this over text, man.
No, I wasn't
like
arguing.
shit.
I wasn't arguing.
You know who it was? Me and Machine Gun Nzo. No. Machine Gun Nzo. You know?
I was like, hey, okay.
Danny was the ref and suggested we bring it to the show, and that was a good suggestion.
Let's save it to Wednesday.
That was a good suggestion. No. I forgot to hail out Poe again for the $1.99. Howdy, Poe. You know, this is my first time hosting this show. It's a lot of pressure, man. There's a lot of shit going on in the comments. I can't keep up with you guys like Nzo. So I know you're wondering where he is. He'll be here. Basically, you're telling us that we're not holding it down since you're all concerned where Nzo is. Mm-hmm. You're feeling kind of offended. We can all go on our memes and just go silent till Nzo gets here. Or you appreciate what we're bringing to you. Because this is good content, man.
That is correct.
No one's telling us what they think an asshole is.
You want me to time Poe out? I will.
Call him out.
Where? I came here for Nzo, but you're doing good. What the
hell? Shit. I only been hosting this show with Nzo from the get-go.
Who said that?
That's Poe. I get no love up in this mofo.
That's better than what Poe does to me anymore. Poe doesn't even super chat my channel no more.
I hail everybody out, Rob. I don't even really beg, but I kind of beg to get over 80 because 80 is like a magic number for me. It just keeps sticking there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if YouTube's trying to discourage a brother, but it's starting to work.
What was crazy last night is they were this one guy I never heard of before. I just happened to click on. I wanted to see the Spider-Man.
Thank you, Rome 87
drop, and man, this guy only had 100 subscribers when he first started live streaming. He was playing some Spider-Man game. I don't know what it was on some system while he was waiting for the new trailer to drop. From the time that he came on to the time that he went off, he gained 4,000 subscribers.
Oh, yeah?
From viewing, it was like 15,000, 20,000, 25. And when the time I got off, man, he had over 50,000 viewers watching that for that Spider-Man thing. So in one night, man, he more than quadrupled his subs, and I don't know whether or not he had enough hours to get monetized or not. But if he didn't get monetized, that was just a very wasted. It was very productive. But
so what are you saying? He did one little Spider-Man video and gained 50,000.
Hey,
that trailer drop last night was crazy, man. I think it's over 35 million people watched it last night. Some crazy number.
What?
Well, look what happened to me with Black Panther. Yeah, like it just takes one video at the right time.
Damn. Okay. Well, I know you guys keep telling me to put these things together, but you know,
I don't know how to do eyes
and lights flashes, right?
That's Nzo thing, but man, they pay off sometimes because he did that last versus with Big Daddy Kane versus KRS-One, man. Yeah, with 20,000 viewers that night.
How many?
I think he had over 20,000. No, he had over 2,000. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay, I was gonna say, look at Nzo, 20,000, huh?
He had over 2,000, but one before he had like 4,000 or 5,000.
Okay,
but you got to build subscribers off that.
Yeah,
though.
well, he's putting in the work, man. You know, I don't like think, look, Anzo's doing it, I could do it easy. I see my boy putting in the work. Like,
Oh, no, he
this is
he do way more than I do. I'm lucky.
Yeah, this is a job. I mean, I see all of his things on Facebook and all the material he's putting out there, the content. That's a lot of work, man. Yeah, it is. It is.
I tell people I do more on YouTube than I do at my main job, man. I put more hours on YouTube. It's ridiculous. It doesn't feel like I even have a day off or time off.
Thank God.
Let me ask you guys this, because you guys are veterans. I'm going to pick you guys' head. We're going a little different on the O.O.C tonight. I'm going to pick you guys' head from a rookie perspective. When you guys, I'm sure you guys hit a down or a slump while you're doing your YouTube, right? Like, question your shit. Why should I do? What turned you around? Was it time off? Was it people telling you? Was it people giving you confidence? What was it that turned you around?
Me personally, it's because I like to talk. I've always liked to talk, so it's like they'll be talking like, man, fuck, I'm tired, man. I'm gonna take a few days off from YouTube, right? And then something will come out, like a trailer or some news, and I'm like, fuck, I just want to talk about this, right? And I just get in there and I just start talking about it. It's you have to love what you do. I keep telling everybody when they get into doing YouTube, don't do it for money or views. Do it because you like to talk or do that thing. If you want a game, make sure you love gaming. If you want to talk about sports, make sure you love sports. Because when you're passionate about something, it shows, and people are going to be passionate about it because you're passionate about it. So that's why I'm never really going to give up YouTube, because I've always want to talk about something. So you just gotta, that's just the way I get through my slumps personally.
But you see what's weird in my case, and I'm gonna have Danny speak too because I want to get his perspective. But in my case, it's like I love this show. Like, I look forward to doing this show every Wednesday. I'm waiting to get that bing on my messenger with the link to StreamYard. And when it comes to like 20 to 10 and I don't got it, I start saying like, yo, what's going on, Nzo? Everything cool? Everything good? But for my show that I was doing on Mondays, I feel like, I don't know, maybe because I'm jumping on Nzo's back, and I feel like because there's a lot of commentary, and even when I did your show, Rob, when we were doing late night Game Changers, and I saw all the people that came to the show I hosted, I guess it was kind of like a letdown to come back to. I know it's different. I was taking in your people. I was taking in Nzo's people.
Also,
but you have to start, right?
I've been preaching this to both Nzo and Danny since I known them, and neither one of them still listens to me. Every once in a while, they'll listen, but they don't listen. They have to do daily videos, at least 3 to 4 times a week. Nobody's going to click on your YouTube channel and look at your content, and all they see is hour long, hour and a half long, 2 hours long. The average person, there's a reason why people love TikTok, because it's short and sweet. Gotcha. Right? People go on YouTube, they want to see 2 to 3 to 4 minute videos on topics. The people that watch your live stream are your hardcore fans. But the average subscribers that subscribe to your channel wants quick videos that they can watch in the bathroom or watch on their break at lunch, right? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't watch half anybody's streams because I don't have an hour, 2 hours of my day to watch everybody's streams. But if Danny or somebody releases a 5-minute video, I'll watch that. But I got my subscribers because I reviewed Black Panther. It was 6 minutes long, and everybody watched it. You're more common to get 100 people to watch a 5-minute video than 100 people to watch an hour-long stream.
Makes sense.
That's for your fan base, your hardcore fan base, like everybody who's in here now. But you have
everybody in here now is evidently Nzo's fan base.
Well, technically, yeah. But
you know,
I went by the same routine forever. I went every day, 11 o'clock, new video, different topic, new video. I film it the day before, I edit it, boom, 4 to 5 minute video. The next day I do the same thing. And I was doing that way before live stream was even a thing. And that's where I got most of my subscribers from. But now everybody's like, oh, we all got to have like 1 million different live stream shows. That's great. It's fun. Live streaming is absolutely fun. Interacting with the fans and everything is fun. You're not going to build your channel doing that. You're just not. That's just the facts of the matter. You look at Drunk 3PO and the Dark Counts and all that. They do solo videos. They live stream every once in a while. You have to be able to do solo videos. And StreamYard lets you do that. StreamYard has where you can record and do stuff, and you can have solo videos. But you have to have a release schedule. You have to know at least 4 or 5 days a week you're going to release a solo video, and you have to have a topic that you care about and that people might care about.
You see,
and then
Danny doesn't really do the video. So how do you do
no,
it, Danny?
he does all live streams.
Yeah, I do a video every now and then, and Robert's right. But my schedule now, I'm kind of getting into shorts. If it's something I really like, I'll do a short, and the short video is 1 minute. I try to do like
1 minute video.
Yep, you can do it.
You can pull those up.
Shorts.
You can do it 30 seconds, or you can do 1 minute.
That's more my shit.
But you got to make sure it's
yeah.
something like that you're really passionate about. You get it really compact and say it real fast, because it'll go fast.
Yeah,
Rob is absolutely right. If you want to build your subs, but with my schedule and lifestyle, maybe I could try to film Marvel on Sunday. But then if I film like that, it may not be matching up with what's actually happening. So,
exactly.
So it would be stupid to be talking about Shazam and then fucking Spider-Man drop out and nobody's gonna watch it. So, and some days, because I'm streaming, I got 2 jobs, so I gotta focus my time on: am I gonna do the live stream on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, and then, or am I gonna break down to the videos? Because I do my videos on StreamYard. I used to do it on iMovie, but iMovie got to do all that editing and cutting and this and that. And it's time consuming. StreamYard now is like 1 take, sometimes 2. I'll go ahead and do it, and then I'll play it back, see if I made any crazy mistakes. If everything's good and acceptable, I'll upload that bad boy. And then, like Rob says, I'll set the timer. And then what I do is I'll set the premiere. Because then I could be at work, and then when it's playing, then I still can interact.
Yeah, you got me doing that too.
How do you do that?
You know,
when you
upload it, it'll ask you, do you want to premiere it? You click premiere and it asks you what time. You click the time. Yep. You just set your watch to make sure that you don't miss it. And when your video is actually premiering, it'll do a countdown.
Yep.
Do the whole intro, everything. Then you actually interacting and talking with the chat like we are now.
Yep. It's like a live stream for your solo videos.
You can get super chats and all that stuff doing it. So it's very good. It's tight.
You see? If I didn't stop the segment and ask these questions, man, I'd have never known this shit. I'm just thinking, okay, maybe one day when I'm driving to work and my biggest pet peeve is these people driving in the wrong lane, I'll just film this with me cursing and shit.
Get one of those things like you see on the dash, and man, hit YouTube.
Look who's here.
I am here. What is up?
Yo, Poe, you can breathe, man. You can, it's gonna represent everything you say now.
Did I miss all the good arguments and chats and stuff?
I mean, it wasn't really an argument.
It was good conversation.
Cool.
You know what? I love food, so I should do more air fry videos. People like that cooking thing more than
they do.
You know what? I've been meaning to ask you, how is the air fryer? You enjoying it?
Hey, I love that shit, boy.
It's fire, right?
Talking about some
Which one you
fried
have,
chicken. I got an off-brand, but my daughter just bought me a Ninja. She bought it to me this weekend. She
Let me just go get a drink right now.
Ninja.
She said, "Here, we got a bigger one, dancer. So go ahead, here you can have our old one." I said, "Thank you very much."
Yeah, I'm sure.
Awesome.
But I was happy, like she got me a brand new one, because the one I got is small. It only cooked like
me too
8 little wings at one time. I got to cut them in half.
5 pieces of bacon.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But now that Ninja, I just dropped the whole vat down in there, boy. Now, one thing about the salt, it says on the thing now, it tells you the time for different chicken. And listen to that time, you have some raw ass chicken, because it'd be like 8 minutes for chicken. No, you better cook that sucker for about 25, 26 minutes.
Yeah.
But shit, it's golden brown. I love them. Say it's healthy. Tastes good as hell.
Yeah.
It's healthier for sure.
Exactly. Add that ER to that.
I like it. I don't care for the fries now. See when you get some drink. I don't care for the fries in it. Nothing don't beat French fries like regular traditional.
Yeah.
You know where it did good for me? Because I had to start eating this turkey bacon. and cook it on
That's
the
not
stove like
bad,
real
man.
bacon. Yeah, I know, but when you make it in that dry fryer,
Yeah.
now I'm in heaven with that turkey bacon.
Bacon ain't bad, man. A lot
Yeah,
of
it's
people
very
talking
good.
shit about it, but man, I ain't mad at it at all.
At all, especially in the fryer, the dry fryer.
Yeah, they got some in Canada used to call sizzling bacon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
old school.
God, man, I used to love that, boy. They stopped selling it here.
I come in, you guys talking about food and shit. What happened?
Man,
We're all over the place, yo. We're all over the place. I was picking their heads, trying to figure out
So
how they overcame when they hit a low in their YouTube career. How did they, what made them
Shit,
come back?
one time I took a month off, Roberto. I was like, man, I'm tired of this, man. I was just tired.
Is this after I met you?
Well,
Yeah, I
I'm
remember.
not sure.
Yeah, I think it was because
It was last.
the show was down for a minute.
It was last
What up,
December,
Paul?
I think it was. I said, man, I'm gone. I was tired.
Yeah.
That's when Rob Storm was like 11 o'clock at night, and we fucking
We were
stayed
doing
up to
like
1 or 2.
hours.
Like, oh. I was going to bed 2 o'clock like every night. I was like, oh my God.
What up, Paul? Thanks for the $2 super, the $4.99 super chat. Much appreciated. He did.
I told
I
Poe
held them out though.
I told Poe earlier. I'm glad to know his super chat button still works.
I appreciate it, Paul. I was over at the Dark Council and I was having a good time over there. So I figured Roberto can hold it down until I get over here. And I'm sure he did a good job.
Yes,
but I missed the conversation. So who won? Are fucking millionaires assholes or not?
I think it was a draw because
I think we came to the conclusion that we're both right, depending on the situation.
Exactly.
Everyone has their own perspective of what an asshole and ruthless is, so no one really could be wrong in it, right?
Right, 100%. And that's one of the things that I wanted to bring up too, right? Because I've had some millionaire bosses, and one of these guys, he was the bomb, bro. When he closed his company down, I was like, fuck, man. You know what I mean? Like I could see myself working for him. Like I was there for like
that too.
You know what I mean? And I get it. Some of them those are assholes, but I think if you're a billionaire, because I've heard billionaires are the real assholes, like no matter what. When you're a billionaire, they say you're an asshole because you can like pretty much buy fucking anybody. You know what I mean?
There's only like 1,300 in the whole world.
Right.
Hey, guys, it was fun, but I gotta run.
No problem. Enjoy Storms Nation, man.
Oh, I already did Storms Nation. I'm about to jump on Halo.
Oh, you did Storms Nation already?
I when you said you would get on at 10:30, I did Storms Nation at 9, so I can get on here.
What the fuck you leaving to go play Halo for, bro?
Because me and my friends haven't played Halo since Halo 5.
Oh, you're playing with some boys. Okay. I'm like,
enjoy, yo.
Later, guys.
Peace.
Later.
Peace. All right.
Okay.
So, what up, MSK? What up, everybody that's in the chat? Appreciate you guys coming in. We have 28 people watching. Thank you guys for checking it out. I do appreciate that.
I don't know why my phone always tells me there's 7 people, man. It doesn't want me to fucking get excited or something. What's up? Every Wednesday, 7 people, man. But I'm seeing all kinds. I said, what's going on in the chat and my number here?
MSK is in the house. Thank you very much. So, Danny.
Yes, sir.
Colin Kaepernick. You had some thoughts on it. I know this is going to be like the 3rd week in a row, but Danny had some thoughts on it, and I want to hear what Danny had to say.
Hold on, I'm about to eat some of these crunchy
just mute your mic.
crisps here. I don't want to interfere with Danny, so I'm going to put it on mute, okay?
I just don't understand, and first I want to say this, I'm not prejudiced. I'm married to a white woman. I have 2 white children. I raised them. I don't understand why white males in particular are so bent out of shape, because the first 2 minutes was just a comparison. Now, was it a very, damn, what the fuck? Did he do that? Yes, it was. But some of the characteristics and some of the comparisons are true. Not all of them. 2 different things can still be true. I don't know why people don't want to believe that. 2 different things can be true. There were some aspects of it, and there were some comparisons that were true about how slavery compares to the NFL draft combine, whatever you want to label it. However, there were some things that totally not different. I get the fact that no, slaves did not make millions and millions of dollars. Slaves did not have any kind of positive influence on society as a whole, where these athletes today can and cannot. I get all that. But the way they were paraded around to see who's the fastest, quickest, strongest, whatever, is some very similar things that happened in slavery. Having said that, also people can feel, and when I say people, I mean particularly black people can feel like they gotta go through jump hoops, so to speak, do all this kind of stuff because that's the only legitimate way they can get out of their current lifestyle.
Situation.
A lot of people come from the ghettos, streets, whatever, country boys, that kind of stuff, and they want to have a better life for their family, but they don't have the 4.0 GPA. They don't have money to go to college. They don't have money to do this or that. But when these coaches come there and offer them, look, you got a full ride scholarship. Especially now, what's the guy name for Alabama? What's Coach Alabama? I can't think of his name. He come knocking to your door. Your son is 6'4", 200-something pounds. You know most of the people that play in the SEC go to Alabama. Then you know what the next progression is. NFL. Where you get these $1 million contracts. Your dad ain't gonna work no more. Your mom ain't gonna work no more. Your brother, your sister, your loved one, whoever don't have to work no more. But if you go ahead and go to college, then guess what? You go right now. You're already in debt because the student loans, they don't go away. They do not go away. My daughter now is chasing. The student loans is chasing her like a doggone werewolf, and if she stops, it's gonna get her.
Facts.
All my daughters and my wife student loans. I'm not getting in that because I know what no. So I feel some of that heat because I'm helping my wife. So if you can go to school for free and go get millions to play a game, who's not going to take that up? So
100%.
I can see the comparisons. I think that Colin Kaepernick, based on what the show said, he was not equipped. His parents, they loved him. I could see what they loved him, but they were not equipped to properly educate their son on how it is to be a black man in America. They just weren't. When he went to the hotels, all his other white friends, they could eat the apple, they could get the ice cream, all this kind of stuff. People look at him crazy. I can see that. I can see them. Well, why are you in here? You're not getting this. You only could have one cup. I can see that kind of stuff. That happened kind of sort of to my daughter when they found two of her boyfriends, when they found she had a black stepfather, totally stopped talking to her. Her attitude changed when they found out that. When my wife mother found out about she was dating me, kicked her out the house. So I can see what he went through. But his mother did try to help him in the fact that she took him to that urban store and got his hair braided correctly and got him clothes, that kind of stuff. She was trying to help, but she didn't know. Just so happened she had that black lady showed her some compassion, was trying to show her the ropes and stuff. But she felt a certain kind of way when she saw that she had a wife instead of a husband. So all these stereotypes, all these biases, all these negative things, on top of the fact that they got a black son in America, they really don't know how to teach him properly, did something to him, or could have done something to him worse than what it is. They didn't really want him to date the black girl because she had dark skin. And then his boy, who was black, was calling her like chocolate and stuff.
Right.
And he should be sweating the white girl. I mean,
he called her navy blue.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. And then when she see the picture, she puts the picture in the drawer to try to forget about it, and then set him up with a white girl.
With a white girl.
I mean, yeah, did the daddy made him cut his hair off and stuff because the baseball coach had some issues with it. Then the dad, I don't know how his parents feel about this because it kind of paint them in like an idiotic and kind of ignorant light. So I don't know how they felt about it, but I could tell.
Especially when the cops pull him over.
Yeah. I could tell that they loved him. They just,
yes.
I think they just didn't know how to properly equip him.
I think it's either that or they didn't want to believe that this is actually what a black person goes through. He shouldn't be with a white family. Come on. Why should he go? He's with a white family. Why should he go through that? Maybe that's how they perceived it.
And what caught my attention when he said
they were really gullible.
He said, I thought because I was with a white family, I had the same white privileges, and he learned out, and he found out that he didn't. I was like, holy shit.
Because they were sincerely happy for him. They really wished the best for him. You could see it, at least how they portrayed it, right?
Yeah. Right. And I have to ask this question because it says, my wife is half black and half Colombator, and she loves police. Well, Danny's a police officer, and we love him too.
Coimbator?
I don't know. I don't know. I just skipped it because I didn't know. But he says, and hates Cap just like me. So why do you hate Cap? This is the question.
Okay. You're allowed to hate Cap.
No, absolutely.
You're right.
Right. Why do you hate Cap?
I want to know why. If you hate Cap for a legitimate reason, yes. If you hate him for something bullshit, then no.
Right.
Please explain to us why you hate Kaepernick.
Are you in the military and you're offended by his kneeling?
Been there, done that. Not offended. He told me what he was he was kneeling for.
No, I'm just curious. Like, what could the guy have done that
to hate
him? You know?
And my question is this, because I asked this question on the chaos list, and Danny, he lit it up. Why do white people see these things different than we do? I'm gonna give you examples, okay? First, you got the Colin Kaepernick stuff, right? You got this stuff. People are seeing the slavery and the acceptable Negro. They don't like it, right? White people don't like it. And I'm not saying all white people. I'm just saying the ones that we have encountered, right? Then when the George Floyd stuff happened, right? A lot of people like to discredited him by talking about the crimes that he did in his past to say that what happened to him was legit. So my question is, why do white people and black people see these things so differently, right? And I'm not speaking just racist white people, because I know there's white people that aren't racist, but they still follow that narrative of, oh, well, he kicked his baby mom in his stomach 5 years ago, so he got what he deserved. Why?
Okay. Let me tell you this. I had a conversation with a good friend of mine. She was a mentor to me, very smart lady, white lady. Very nice to me and my family. Tried to help my oldest daughter through college and stuff. Very smartly. She's the smartest female I've ever met in my entire life. Her name, I won't tell you her name, but she lives in North Carolina. We text, and I had this conversation about this. I asked her to watch this show. She said, I don't have Netflix. I said, I'll get you my code or whatever. I want you to watch it. I want your opinion on it. So we were talking back and forth, and she said one of these things right here. She said, I used to believe that if one person worked hard enough, he could succeed, that nothing could hold him back. I still believe that to a certain extent. I just think that minorities of all kinds, but particularly African Americans, experience obstacles that the rest of us don't see because they're not aimed at us.
Facts.
Whoa.
But but that's a fact, though. You know what I mean? Because even when we talk about like white privilege, you know what I mean? You'll hear, oh, well, I didn't get my check from the government. That's not what we're talking about. You know what I mean? We understand that white people struggle just as much as we do. All people struggle just as much as we do.
But do you not see how the blacks take in the whites in the struggling neighborhoods? They don't shun them and say, you're on your own. We're predominant here.
Right.
You better watch your back. They take them in their house, feed them, treat them as their own. These guys come out pretending. People think they're pretending they're black. No, it's the environment they grew up in.
And she said one more thing.
You inherited, right?
This is I think she's wealthy. I don't want to say rich, but she's wealthy, very educated lady. And this other thing she said only after Floyd died did I have a real understanding of how normal it was for black people to suffer and for white people to tell them they just needed to do this or that to succeed.
Oh, right.
Damn, I see why this woman, my friend, boy, she talking some shit.
Exactly. And even to an example, Roberto's brother, my best friend at the time, right, had a white girl. And I think it was her first black experience. And I remember when we first met her, we would tell her about all the stuff that we as black people went through with the cops and stuff. She would always say, no, you guys are probably doing something wrong. You guys are doing this, looking guilty, whatever. A year later, She was like, I fucking hate the cops, right? I hate it. Ever since I've been with this guy, I have been stopped more times than ever in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And she understood after being with him for so long. You know what I mean?
But you know what? On the other hand, a lot of people cry wolf, huh?
No,
You know what I'm saying,
no
Nzo?
preacher would marry me and my wife. None.
Facts.
A lot of guys cry. A lot of guys cry wolf because
True.
I see some of these guys. Okay, I don't want to twist up my hat and carry the role, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Driving in the car with their hood on, all like this. Okay, so if you're not doing anything wrong, why should a cop feel wrong for pulling you over? Because nobody really drives like that. It's called you're suspicious, right? So don't start screaming out because you're black, because not all black people dress and drive like that. You know, I remember back in the day, I used to take off my hat when I drove uptown because my hat would get me pulled over because they put me in a class. So you want to look like the working class black guy. He wouldn't be wearing a baseball cap.
But the question is,
that's how we start thinking.
Yeah, I know. And the question is, should you have to do that?
No, I shouldn't.
Right.
I should be able to be me and not worried about getting pulled over or harassed because of the color of my skin. It's not necessarily what I'm wearing, because I see other people wearing those same clothes and they're not going through the same things I am. And then you're going to, I'm not only saying cops, Danny, I'm just saying racism in general,
I agree with what you're saying, but I'm going to play devil's advocate. Are you labeled a fool because you know these rules and you still try to be like, I'm not going to do it? I know if I go to a certain part of town, not now, but when I was younger, and a certain part of town, certain time of day, I knew there might be some issues. So why, if I know that and I still do it, is that my fault or is that society's fault?
A fool will tell you you're scared. A wise man will tell you you're smart.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, Danny? I go off of instinct.
Yeah, I'm just asking.
I'm just saying. I agree with you 100%. With the question that you're asking, I know why you're asking it, or at least I think I do.
Yeah. Cause what really blows my mind is like some of these kids or younger people, and I don't care what kind of hairstyle you wear, but I know for a fact if you come there like, okay, this one guy came just 2 weeks ago to my office, was dressed nice, very articulate, but he had like, I don't know what was going on with his head, man. I don't know what style it was, but it wasn't cut or groomed, and it just like he kind of got out of bed, picked it a couple times. I'm like, why would you present yourself to this profession in particular,
like
knowing
that?
You can't have that kind of hairstyle? Because depending on who interviews you, you're not going to be taken seriously. I don't understand, because whenever I go to an interview, I always wear a suit and tie. It don't matter. I've been taught that way. If I want the job, I go there dressed like I want the job. But I've seen some kids now and young people, even some of the officers in my department, they come for the interview, man. They have on boots and jeans and.
You know how I was taught, Danny?
What the
I was taught not to give them a reason to
not
reject
hire you. Right.
To not hire me, Like you said, I go there with my dress shirt ironed. I'm going there with a briefcase that has a sandwich in it. I'm playing the role, man. If I'm going to play the role, I'm playing the role James Bond.
Right. Especially if you're going for a manager position or, a position where you're going to have some power. You cannot go to that interview in fucking jeans and a t-shirt. You're not going to get the job. It could be a casual office, right? Where you wear jeans and t-shirts all the time. But when you go to that interview,
you gotta get your foot in the door.
Yes. When you go to that interview, you have to set a good first impression, because you can never get that back. You know what I mean? Right.
You ever read the book called Thugonomics?
No.
Ever heard of it? It's about how
we get no.
We got the Canadian version.
Francophones.
It's basically about how black people cripple their children a certain portion, a chapter of the book. When I name these crazy names like Bondisha, or
Yes.
Tyquel, or just some crazy name.
Onzo.
No, I ain't gonna say that.
No.
You're on the
I'm,
Muppet Show. No one
right.
can tell you nothing.
I'm not gonna say like one of those crazy names, but I hear what you're saying because that name alone has stopped me from getting jobs. You know what I mean? Just by putting it on the application, it's like, oh, sounds African or sounds this or that. You know what I mean? Skip.
Yeah, right
and
away you would think
yeah.
African.
And the thing was saying like, okay, I'll use it. Nzo Hodges, Danny Graham. Nzo's black. Danny Graham's white.
I'm off the Spanish boat.
And Nzo is the better applicant. Got more education, more experience, blah, blah, blah. But Danny Graham sounds like nice Southern boy. And time as Nzo interviews, they take Nzo's application, throw it in the trash, and hire Danny Graham, who is not the better applicant. And it just talks about how blacks in particular try to come with these unique, crazy names, and thought a lot of times it hurts their children later on in life, and they don't even know it. So
100%.
I named my son something. I want to name Xavier, and my grandma like nah. So instead of doing it Xavier Trenton Graham, we named him Trenton Xavier Graham.
Absolutely, 100%. My middle name is Akuba, and my parents wanted to give that to me as my first name, right? Like my dad loved that name. He loved the Akuba name. He wanted that to be my first name, but it would have been Akuba Nzo Hodges, and he didn't like the way it sounded. He liked Nzo Akuba Hodges, the way that sound better. So that's why my first name is Nzo. But yeah, my middle name, African, that would have even been worse. You know what I mean?
Get this nigga out of here now.
You know what I mean? Because with a name like mine, he's black. You know what I mean? Like there's no doubt about it.
Man, the second you walk out the office, man, they be doing Michael Jordan with your application.
That is correct, 100%. You know,
I'm telling you, man, and I'm hard. And I tell them, if you come here dressed crazy, you automatically get some negative points on my sheet. And I tell them, I say, look, y'all come here crazy, I'm going to judge you. If you come in here like a clown, I'm going to judge you like a clown. But damn, how the hell I got 2s and 3s? Because you look like fucking
right.
bozo.
Absolutely.
Like bozo.
It's always the first impression. You know what I mean? It always is. And then once you get, because the first thing an employer will look is how you're dressed. That's the first thing they notice when you walk in the door is how you're dressed. And then they sit you down for the interview, and then they assess your mentality.
How you
know what I mean? Right.
Interact stuff, social skills.
Right. People don't understand getting the job is a job as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, you got it's a game, bro. Like if you playing chess, you can't do all this crazy stuff. You gotta come out traditional. Then once you get into it and see what the other person's doing, that's when you can start playing. But if you go in there doing all this crazy shit, get your queen taken in the first 2 or 3 moves, shit, your ass gonna lose.
Facts.
So bye.
Facts, 100%. I used to get offended because cops would stop me while I was walking to the library. Yeah, it happens, man.
Because light skin, Jamaican, don't really talk with the patois all the time. Nzo.
Yeah.
Always having to prove I'm Jamaican. I said, let me grow some dreads.
Sorry.
What a mistake.
That's
shit. Yeah.
What a mistake.
Yeah. How long did you have your dreads for?
Maybe a year and a half, 2 years.
Shit.
I got tired of getting pulled over.
I ain't never want no dreads.
Pulled over walking.
The highest thing I ever had was like the Kid and Play high top.
I've had that too. I had that too. I always thought about the dreads. You know what I mean? I thought about, hey, maybe I should get dreads. It might look good on me. But then again, it's like it is a lot of work. And like Roberto said, you get stopped all the time.
The guy at the border I used to cross the sorry, go ahead, Donnie.
I was saying they get heavy on your head too, I can imagine.
Your head gets itchy. But not only that, I used to cross the border a lot. I used to go into Plattsburgh a lot. And I knew those guys at the border crossing, And the guy told me, why, man? He goes, my advice to you, get rid of them. Because It's just gonna bring you the wrong attention. And you know, young, ignorant. Yeah, I hear you. But nah. When I got
Yeah.
pulled over walking, when that cop pulled a U-turn on Victoria, you know how tight Victoria is, right? He stopped traffic to pull a U-turn to pull over, drive up on the sidewalk to question me. I was just walking, man. What are you gonna tell me? I look like a suspect?
Mm-hmm.
Because you know that was the opening line
You
uptown.
used to,
Mm-hmm.
you used to associate, and I'm guilty of it back in the day. When you first see dreads, man, you thought drug dealer.
Yeah.
That's
Mm.
what
Oh,
you
that's
thought.
profiling.
Hey,
Here,
what you mean?
Jamaican. You know what I
They
mean? They
don't know
already
that,
think I'm fucking Jamaican already. So now I'm walking around with dreads. Yeah, I'm an instant. Oh, Jamaican. You know. And back in the
especially
day,
uptown.
right? And back in the day, it was. Remember when they used to call it the Jamaican Mafia and shit, bro? You know, they used to be Jamaican posse, the Haitian posse, and those were the two nationalities that were running uptown. And it didn't matter where you came from. If you were black, they either assumed you were Haitian or
Man,
Jamaican.
that's the
Yeah.
stigma, man. Because I'm telling you, one night I was on PlayStation 4, I was playing Call of Duty or something. It was a bunch of Jamaicans, man, and I sucked, bro. I was one that used to camp, and you come around shoot, and anyway, I guess I kept getting killed or something and messed up their score. It's like you daggone what was my screen name? Like Devil Dog King. Your ass suck. Get the fuck out. Man, I was nowhere next to some guys, but I was scared, man. And guess what I did? I got to slam off that shit. Don't fuck with them Jamaicans, man. No, I don't.
That is a fact, bro. I used to there were a few that like when I was growing up that just came. Man, these motherfuckers used to have me peril, bro. Cause they had that I don't give a fuck attitude, screw face all the time. You know what I mean? And when you're new to the ones like Roberto, I knew him, his brother, you know, the Jamaican cousins already. But
We're
the ones
local.
that
We're
right, the
local,
ones that
friendly.
just come up.
Then I saw that Steven Seagal movie, them two Jamaican
Mark
brothers.
for that.
Oh, you know what, Danny?
I ain't
I'm so
fuck with
glad
it.
you brought that up.
Man, them
What's
brothers.
up with American movies with your horrible portrayal of Jamaicans? You
I
guys
know.
can't find some real patois talking Jamaicans to put in your movie? I think Steven Seagal had one.
The Marks for Death one.
Most of these guys sound, sorry to say, they sound Haitian. What
Yeah,
you
but
talking about, man?
Man, we don't know the difference. We
I
don't
kill
know
you,
them.
man.
yeah.
You don't talk like that.
And that sucker's
No,
in
but
Predator. No,
You know what you have
no
to see, Danny?
stopping. What can we
Danny,
stop?
look for this
no,
movie.
that was bad.
Look for this movie. It's called Shatas.
Shock
Oh,
us.
shot us.
Shatas. You
Shatas.
have to. This is
Hold on.
a real
Hold
Jamaican
on.
bad
I'm
boy
gonna put it on.
movie. Real Jamaican bad boy movie. Shatas.
Shit, I don't think I can understand what they say when they be talking all the others.
I don't know if there's
Oh,
subtitles.
they have subtitles.
They
Oh,
do?
man, son,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
what the hell he still
yeah,
say?
yeah. Shot us have subtitles. Hold
Shit.
on. Let me try and find a good
Actually,
scene
You
for
know,
you.
if I gotta ask y'all what the hell
it's called
blood clot
Sweet
mean,
Chili.
how the fuck you think I'm gonna know what the rest of that stuff mean?
It's those styrofoam chips. What do they call these things, man? Rice cakes? Rice chips?
Why is that not fucking? That's not English. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the clip from here. All right. Yeah, I got one. I think this is a good scene. Give Danny a little idea of the movie. Movie's pretty fire though.
What's a nest? What's a noose?
A noose?
Yeah.
Isn't it the thing that they hung black people with?
You see, Americans think all Canadians sound like noose. Noose.
Oh, no idea.
I start that blood clot, you start me.
I post the one. Eh? The word is extort, post the one, idiot boy. And he's a fucking drug dealer. What the fuck you tell him about extortion, eh? Eh? Say something. It's a blood clot, something.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Good. I
Where
tell you,
the fuck
fucking
is
go
the-
sit the fuck down
the
before
damn
you
right?
start squeezing in this bitch. You don't want these innocent people getting hurt.
I understand that.
Bitch ass.
Damn, taking his shit off his finger.
Yep.
Yo, spread the word. Top shutters are back in full effect. Hey, yo, Dangles. He's a real soldier for a long time, you know. You hear me? I look for some soldier. Link up.
That's
You
the
see, looking
real
for some
part
soldiers
of
to
my
link
talk.
Yeah.
You see, Danny? That's real patois. That's none of that. Yeah, man. I kill you, man. You shoot me, I
No,
shoot
that-
you too, man. None of
That's
that.
shit. That right there is
That's
that what
Steven
happened to
Seagal
me.
Hollywood shit.
And I lived through it. I would put my shit up.
You see,
going, man? I'm going back to Blood Clot, Jamaica, and say fuck y'all, motherfuckers. That's what I be saying. Yeah. I'm out. Shit.
One thing I'll say though, Roberto, Marked for Death though was the at least closest to Jamaican
There was
than
a few
any
good
other
ones
movie.
in there. I was going to say that.
Yeah, there was a few good ones in
Ready,
there.
ready, E? Remember that? That guy killed me.
Fatal J with a $5 super chat. Thank you very much, brother. He said Jamaican gangsters are the real deal. That's a fact, man.
You know what,
That's
Danny? I knew
What's
a
the name?
few.
What's the name of that movie? He said,
Shotas.
Can you put one when you put the movie name in the chat? Shotas.
Oh yeah.
I knew a few.
FHO.
I knew a few imports like Nzo was saying that just more or less reach, as they say. These guys wanted to do things in broad daylight in front of
Facts.
everybody,
Facts.
so people could see them and know when they come.
Mhm.
Don't say shit.
That's kind of like
And that was. And you know what? That I call ruthless. Ruthless.
Yeah, how Denzel Washington kill that guy in the street.
Yeah.
An American gangster. Yeah.
Yes.
I had a friend, Danny, right? One time he was coming out of his house and he seen this guy, we call him Uptown, his name was Jumpy, Jamaican dude, right?
Uh-oh.
He walked up to him and said, hey, and he knew him. He was like, hey, Jumpy, what's up? And the dude said, hey, don't call my blood clot name, and took out his knife and fucking sliced his neck.
What?
Dude had to get fucking 7 stitches on his neck.
In Halifax, right?
Yeah.
I guarantee you, I'd have been like a sniper on the
I remember that.
Tell your dad what.
And we all grew up together, huh?
Yeah.
We all grew up together, Danny.
So he just having a bad day and slit the man's throat.
Yes.
He just gained some stripes and he felt like, I don't know if they were licking rock. He changed hard, man.
Yep. And dude walked up to him and said, hey, man, you know what I mean? And it's like someone you see like every day and you're like, hey, what's up, man? Yeah, man, wagwan. And this day he was just like, don't call my name, and
You know what the smart Jamaicans say, Danny? When you walk up to them and say, hey, boy, you know me? I don't know you. You live to see another day, even if you know the guy like yesterday. You know? I don't know you, Dredd. Who he is?
Yeah, man. It's crazy out there. Fado said
crazy.
Marked for Death was one of my favorite Steven Seagal movies. It's one of mine too. Above the Law, his first one. I think that's the best one he did. But Marked for Death is definitely
like Fire Down Under.
Me, Marked for Death was my top one.
Fire Down Under, boy. He went to that town. He beat them people like they stole something.
I was just happy that he brought the Jamaicans in, you know?
I love
Me too. Me too. Don't I have one? I swore I have a. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I'm guaranteed I have the Marked for Death scene where he said, who killed him? Hatcher? I want him dead. Let me find that scene.
What's Screwface Power?
Ready?
Yeah, right.
Fuck with Steven Seagal pretzels and right after. Wap, wap, wap.
What is Screwface power? He has 4 eyes and 2 heads. Like, what the fuck? Is he a damn monster or something? I didn't even know he had a twin. Like,
You know how many people were wondering what Screwface meant?
Mm-hmm.
Does this guy literally have a screw in his face?
Right. No, it just means not. Here's the scene. And this is one of my favorite scenes actually from this movie, to be honest with you. When they're playing dominoes, which is classic Jamaican shit, you know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah, but some of them are soft, man.
Uh-huh.
This guy here.
Him, yeah, the one that's Esther dead.
With his Rasta hat. With the dreads in the hat.
Right.
Esther dead? Who do it? The white boy Hatcher?
See, Screwface's Jamaican is good.
I want Hatcher dead! I want his family dead! And if you can't kill him,
I go kill
you. Then I go kill you.
I go kill you.
You can't
right
find
there,
my scene.
You know what? That sucker right there would be trying to find me in a different part of the country because I'm on the plane out of there.
You know what my only real big problem with this movie is, right? When the boy is fighting them, right? When Steven Seagal is fighting them, those Jamaicans do not touch him fucking once in this whole movie, bro. He does not get punched. He does not get, well, I think he gets probably punched, right? But
Steven Seagal don't get, if you watch his movies, man, he don't get punched or beat.
He should.
That must be the contract.
Could I speak on the delegates for the Jamaicans? I don't represent all of us, but I'll speak on behalf of some of us, the ones who grew up G in the hood. You see when they were fighting there and all those boys were standing around? They would have all lick shot on him.
Damn.
There's no way they would have been standing there watching their boy get chopped up and they all leave. There's no way.
Facts.
They would have all bust shot on him.
Facts.
All of them.
So it ain't on one-on-one with Jamaicans. Huh?
Nah, they fighting, bro. They don't pull out their guns and shot the dude. Simple as that, bro.
It would have sounded like Uzis because they all would have been busting 6 shots.
Facts. The Princess EC Bestia Flyco said, "Hey, Nzo and Danny, love you guys. Keep up the work, always supporting and watching. But you guys watch Rob's video on the Brazilian trailer on Spider-Man No Way Home. I didn't watch that video yet, but I'll check it out." Fatal said, "When I first saw Marked for Death, I thought Screwface was a monster." Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
There's enough screw faces, yo. Enough of them.
For real. 100%. The lizard gets totally knocked out and it was completely edited out. Yeah, we seen the Brazilian trailer and I agree with you. There's something that they're hiding in that trailer, 100%. But yeah, man. That's what I tell you, man. Like I said, and you know what's funny, right? Because the Jamaican dude that I told you, like it was one in particular when he first came up. I was just like, yo, this guy, he just looked crazy. But he ended up dating a Scotian, and I kid you not, it was like that screw face that when I met him was totally different. She broke the fuck out of this guy, bro. She broke him. One day,
Punani will do it, yo.
Bro,
Punani will do it.
Broke him. When I tell you she broke him, peace, Poe. Take care, man. Thanks for popping in. Yo, one day, Roberto, we all chilling out in the front. You know what I mean? We're chilling out, and they had these 2 white girls that were neighbors, right? So everybody's a neighbor, and the white girl came out and said, "Hey, we're going to the store. Can we take the kids to the store?" The dude said, "Yeah, no problem." Right? His girl came back, and she was like, "Hey, what's going on? Where are the kids?" And he was like, "Oh, they went to the store with, the girl's name. I can't remember. Caroline. Went to store Caroline." She said, "Oh yeah, wait till they come back." She went in the house, and I don't know how the fuck she carried this big fucking dresser, like those long ones, armoire dressers, and threw it over the balcony. They lived on the 3rd floor. They're like, "You bought this? You bought this?" Threw it over the balcony. Now, this fucking dude, who when he first came up here was like a bad man, like, you know, you can't talk to him a certain way, and this sat there and didn't say a fucking word. One day, she hid in the closet. Now, this is Scotian girl, bro. This is Scotian. This is my people. This is Scotian girl. She hid in the closet all fucking day. All day, hid in the closet. He came home. He got on the phone, started talking to a chick. She jumped out the fucking closet and stabbed him in the arm. Boom. He had to get stitches on the outside and on the inside. She broke the shit out of him, man.
on Shang-Chi, man, the Mandarin was immortal.
Right. Gave it up for some poom poom.
Killing people. I mean, killing people, Roberto, left and right. I mean, destroying armies. Met the woman, man, gave us rings up.
Gave it up for the poom poom.
The poom poom, man. That shit's got power like nothing else.
Second she got killed, that second put him back on, man, was a bad motherfucker. Boy.
Facts.
Now that's true. I ain't made that up.
That's so facts.
The poom poom is every man's kryptonite,
powerful,
Danny.
Boy, powerful.
Kryptonite.
Every straight man. These other
right, every straight man. Right. Yeah,
that's
man.
why I always said, since I'm a young man, a young youth, women have all the power.
I'm telling you, man.
They have all the power.
If you are
if only they knew.
Yeah, if you are an athlete, one of three things gonna get you, man. If you are a heterosexual athlete, either the drugs gonna get you,
facts,
or drinking gonna get you, or the woman.
Or the boom.
One of them three traps. There have been very few players in any profession that dodged those bullets. One of them two things, bro.
You guys, I'm pretty sure you don't, right? Because I follow on Instagram and stuff like that. Brittany Renner. You know who that is?
Name sound familiar, but I don't know shit.
Okay, so she's an Instagram model, right? And she's on Instagram talking about like the type of man she deal with, like big money man them. That's all she deal with, right?
Mm-hmm.
Caught a rookie from the NBA, PJ something. And now he had a baby with her, and now he has to pay her $20 fucking million child support.
Oh yeah, they out there for that, man. Them groupies like that. Some of them live well because this is like an unknown thing. Like the wives sit on one side of the stadium, and the mistress
on the other side. Yes,
the other side. They like talk about, hey, we got to make sure such and such. And then one time, one of the stories I heard that the girlfriend got mixed up with the wives or something because the rookie or the young cat didn't know the difference. And man, it was a mess, man. It was a mess.
Facts. Here's one for you, Danny. Danny, since you guys are responding pretty fast, can you please do an Avatar review? I'm dead rewatching the show for that. Do you want him to do the Avatar show or do you want him to do the movie?
Avatar. What the fuck are you talking about?
Avatar, either the cartoon Avatar or the movie. But I'm not sure if he's talking about the movie with the blue people or the actual Airbender.
I did the blue people movie because the Airbender, I just skipped to the good parts. I watched it, but man, it's been so long ago.
Tim, what up, Tim? Instagram model equals chick with a phone. Yeah, but those chicks with the phone, those Instagram models,
I don't know where the women come from, man. They are like perfect. I mean,
and the money they make. JJ, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
What up, JJ?
So I know K-Dot knows the situation. He said, I'll be honest, Nzo. Brittany didn't try PJ. He was just 100%. 100%. I agree with you 100%. He was being foolish. He went in there raw and he did what he did. But she has a history online saying this is the kind of stuff that she does. So he should have been smarter to know, like, wait a minute, I better wrap my shit up. You know what I mean? But she was on the one you sent me, Academics. She was on his podcast and she was defending it. And she made points. She was like, yo, this guy was telling me all the time, he want to have my baby. He want to have my baby. He want me to have his baby. He want me to have his baby. He went in there and he didn't want to wrap it up. He didn't want to do it. So yeah, at the end of the day, it's his fault. But man,
yeah, but nobody spend if they ain't married, $20 million, fuck it, man.
$20 million. He said the show, the Avatar, The Last Bender, the cartoon. That's what he wants you to do.
No, I can't promise you that. I mean, I've watched it. I think it's good, but it's been so long since I watched it, man. And I really just kind of went to the Fire Nation where Aang learned all the bendings and beat the Fire Lord.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's been years since I watched that, bro. So I couldn't do it any justice, and I don't want to commit you to watch it again because I probably ain't gonna watch it again. So,
K-Dots said, Danny, you better catch up on Avatar, bro.
I don't watch it all. There's no more.
You guys really should get into it. I'm not into that anime stuff, but Danny said he watched it also.
I watched Avatar. But it was years ago.
Then do a video for the man. You know what I mean? People putting in requests for you, brother.
Give me a $50 super chat and I'll do it.
I don't know, dude. There was a model a few years back that sent all her followers a deal to meet her at New York Times Square to compete for a date. She wasn't that hot. That's what they do, and they make crazy money off of it. Now, listen, I'm not going to knock any woman for the way they make their money. I never have, and I never will. You do you. If there's suckers out there that want to pay you to take off your clothes and do what you got to do, then do it. I'm just mad I'm not a fucking woman that can do that shit. You know what I mean? Because they know they want to see me take off my clothes.
That's ruthless. That's ruthless right there. That's ruthless. Roberto, that ain't being an asshole. That's ruthless.
I don't know. I think someone would say, "What an asshole!"
You know good well there ain't no pussy on this planet worth $20 million. Fuck that. I mean, damn, I love it just as much as the next straight man. But $20 million, fuck no, hell no. A judge need his ass whipped for even making that fucking decision.
So what if you have $1 billion? Is the $20 million worth some pool?
I'm not giving I'm not giving no one woman $20. Just
Halle Berry.
No. Nobody.
Okay.
20 million?
Okay.
20 million? No. Nobody. I might give you $1 million. If I'm a billionaire, I might give you $1 million to hit it if you're nice, but you better be nice. Like fucking Doja Cat hot.
Oh shit. Paul sent another $2 super chat. Thank you very much. He said, "Do it, Danny." He said, "Do it." You need looks to be an Instagram model or have an OnlyFans. Yeah, but I've seen some that don't look that good.
If you got a tight ass, but
right, your body. It's the body, yeah.
But all she does is like bathing suits, bikini.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think her name. She don't look all that good in the face, but damn, when she put that two-piece on and that spaghetti shit and barely covering stuff.
For real though,
I'd buy that for $1
or $1 million.
Yeah. So where's your bank account? If I fly there to Las Vegas.
You missed out, to be honest. It's really a good show. I love watching you guys and wish I could throw $50 on a comment. My shorty almost left me for fucking having a Storms membership. Now I feel you, man.
Membership?
Hey, bro,
Robert Storms.
I was just joking
to be on a show.
No, you can join the membership. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just joking about $50, bro. I watched it, like I said, but it's been years. So I agree with you. It's a good show. It ain't better than Dragon Ball Z, but it's a good show. But
so Paul's $2 super chat was for you to do it. I'm like, hey, first off, Paul, you sent it to me, which I appreciated, but you still need to send a little bit more. You know what I mean? Send some love. Send a little bit more love.
Send it on Monday nights at 9. If you send it on Monday nights at 9, that'd be even better. I ain't mad at Tuesday, Wednesday nights, but Monday nights would be better.
If he wants you to do it, he has to do it on your show. I was actually gonna do like $10 shot night. I was hoping these guys could get me to get some sleep early tonight. You know what I mean? But I'll probably just end up having to take a few shots myself.
I ain't never doing that.
But hey, Paul, if you want to send a $10 super chat, I'll fucking take a shot. Actually, I'll take 2 shots because I need to sleep, man, because my insomnia has been killing me, bro. It's been damn killing me.
My wife, she got insomnia now. She didn't go to bed none last night. I'm like, Jeannie, what? You all right? She said, I just ain't sleeping. But then it hit her like in
the afternoon time, right?
Yeah, about 8:30 this morning. She's like, Call me at 12 so I can get up and go get the boys.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I tell you, boy.
That's exactly what happens to me, man. I'll be up here all night, and then like 8 o'clock, 9 hits, boom, and I'm just like gone. And then when I wake up, it's like fucking 2, 3, and I gotta get up and start doing some shit, and I'm like, fuck, man. So I want to get sleep, you know.
I can tell you be out because I be texting you sometime in the morning. And...
Yeah, I don't answer you because I'm done. I'm gone, bro.
What's up, Harold?
Harold, what's up, man? Long time no see, brother. Glad you could make it. Much appreciated. But I will support when I can. You guys really are entertainment and entertaining, and always looking out for everyone, not just the ones throwing money. Oh, absolutely, man. I say this all the time. I wouldn't be here without you guys watching. You know what I mean? So it doesn't really matter to me if you're going to. Shit, JJ. All right, hold on. I'll just finish this one, Tim, and I'll go get my shot. I was just gonna say, and thank you very much, JJ. Without you guys watching me, I wouldn't be doing this stuff. Without the support, when I first started, I was like, who the hell's gonna want to watch me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, who's interested in watching me? And then, you know, Matt Lumber was the first one to support. Yeah, I know, but you got to get your stuff going, and then you'll realize, like, you know,
trust me, I got my scolding from the 2 veterans earlier in the show when you were MIA.
I'll be right back.
What Rob said is true, man. But
yeah, I take it to heart, man.
But bro, man, it's hard sometimes coming up with content and the time to film it, because we behind the screen. I can show you how to do it. It's easy on StreamYards. It's very easy, man. Once you set it up.
Well, one of my biggest pet peeves I go through every morning going to work, Danny. So I think I have content out.
The shorts. The shorts is on fire, because man, you got to do is do that. And it's gonna ask you, you want to do shorts? You say yeah. Then you're gonna have like 30 seconds, and then you click on the 30 seconds. It'll turn to a minute, and then you just hit it. Yeah, you're gonna take a picture of you, and you name it what you want. I'm pissed going to work. They'll take a picture of you, however you want to do it, and then you hit the plus button. You only got 1 minute, 60 seconds, but upload it, you done. I done 4 or 5.
Coming soon.
JJ,
changes that number.
JJ, this is for you, brother. Thank you very much. Shorts is where it's at. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. And we missed you on the chaos list. Hopefully you'll be back soon, brother. Thank you very much. And Paul, what are you talking? I got a bottle here, bro. I got a bottle here. You see,
what are you drinking? So it looked like beer or something.
Canadian Club.
You had it in the freezer?
Yeah, man.
Nice.
Yeah, man. I keep all my alcohol in the freezer. Bottoms up.
You get that Fireball in the freezer. Oh,
woo!
That shit is good.
Appreciate it, JJ. Much respect, brother. And we still got 25 people watching.
Chasing that with some cognac?
Nah, it's apple juice.
Okay.
Chasing that shit with some apple juice. It's kind of hard to take those shots sometimes.
I'm gonna tell you, over here, man, it's what is it called? It's like beer. Then they have what's that thing? The energy drink, like Red Bull.
Okay, yeah.
And that sounds like something to kill you.
Well, there's a few drinks, alcohol drinks, where you actually use those energy drinks, and I don't really fuck with the energy drinks, so I won't do that, you know.
Right over here, man.
I did back in the day, Rev and Red Bull.
Mm-hmm. Yo, I remember I went.
Rev go ahead, vodka. Rev and vodka, yeah.
You ever seen the one called Hair of the Dog?
Hair of the Dog.
I'm telling you, man. If you want to see a smorgasbord of energy drinks, go to a police department in the morning time. I mean, how the fuck y'all drink? Y'all didn't sleep last night? I mean, what the fuck you need an energy drink for? You just get up. Man, they have all kind of shit I ain't never heard of before.
Bro, I remember a couple years ago we had a work Christmas party, you know? So we went to this club, and this dude was like, hey, come have a shot with me. Boom. So I went and bought a shot. That's the first time I ever had like one of them Jägermeister shots. You know what I mean? And I'm like,
I heard that.
What is this? So I went to go like sip it. And the bartender was like, don't be a pussy. And I was like, oh, yeah. And then I shot it quick. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's not bad. It's not a bad shot. It's really.
What was that? What shot?
Jägermeister.
Oh no.
The
Nah,
first
you don't.
drink I ever had as an adult was a Long Island iced tea. I don't know if you ever had that before.
Yeah.
And
We used to
then,
drink them in pitchers with a straw.
man, my buddy
Facts.
gave me a shit. I'm like, what the fuck? You give this tastes like goat piss. I don't want this shit, man. He's like, it's a man drink. I said, well, damn it, tonight I want to be a woman. 'Cause this shit is fucking nasty. Give me something. So I tried something called a sex on the beach. I fell in love with that shit. So
I'm sorry, Danny. Maybe up in the US those are men drinks, but men drinks up here
For
like give
real?
me a scotch, give me a cognac,
real?
give me a Courvoisier, give me something that'll
For
melt
real?
my ice really quick because I'm a
I'm
man.
telling you,
This dude
If I
talking
drank-
about sex on the beach.
no. I'm saying if I get a drink, I want something sweet. I can't handle that hard shit. I don't know. I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care what you call y'all.
Well, you
Y'all
say
find-
you want a
y'all
man
come there.
drink. Give me a
Y'all
sex
be
on the
laughing
beach.
because I'm not a drinker.
Neither am I, Danny.
If it's something that I do drink, it's gonna be something that is pleasing to my tongue. I don't want no hard shit, no fucking.
You know why I drink cognac?
50-year-old
Because
scotch and cognac, all that shit that don't taste good. I don't want that shit.
you sip it, and you can get away drinking 2 cognacs the whole night. If you wanted to, like if you didn't want to drink hard, you could just sip it. You could get away with 2 for the whole night.
We know, man. We know.
Yeah.
We know you enjoy the sex on the beach, and the drink is nice too. We know.
I do love that damn Ciroc. I'm digging that, boy. The different
Ciroc is pretty good. What flavor you like?
Oh, I like the watermelon, and they got this new one is called some kind of like a lemon to it, lemon or lime something.
Mm-hmm.
When the summer mix or something.
When we first started, go ahead, Tony. Sorry. Go ahead.
Each year they come out with a different one, and whenever they come out, man, they like I tell you every Memorial Day I worked at a liquor store where one of the jurisdictions I work in, and shit, you can't keep that shit in the shelf. Huh? They go fool over that shit.
Geeky guy, what is up?
Oh my lord!
Thank you for the $5
super
super
chat.
Damn get mad. Thank you for this $5 super chat. He says, "Is everybody doing well tonight? Not me, since I'm supposed to be on Storm Nation, but I overslept and now I'm angry as hell." Yeah, I know he did it earlier. I didn't know that either, But hey, man, next week we'll kick it like we always do, brother.
Go down to Food's comment. That's fire.
People only drink sex on the beach when they watch Sailor Moon.
That's a lie. I don't watch no fucking Sailor Moon. That would be Robert Storm.
That was fire.
Oh shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, but Donnie showed me some of his drinks before. Like he got these fruity drinks. I'm like, Donnie, are you a fucking 18-year-old girl? You know what I mean?
I'm telling you,
fuck
man.
you drinking, bro?
You have umbrellas in your shit?
Yes.
I gotta drink sweet shit, bro.
You want a good sweet drink, Danny?
Hey.
But you might get intoxicated real quick.
What is that?
Vodka, Grey Goose apple juice.
Oh, Grey Goose, yeah.
With apple juice. It
Ain't that
goes
fucking
down
gin?
it's vodka. It goes down like silk. And you're just loving the drink. You're just sipping it. Next thing you know, you had like 3 or 4, and you got to get up to go to the bathroom, and then you had too many.
Hey,
Too fast.
Yeah, the pineapple.
Is that oh my
drinking.
God. Tell me you're on a cruise there, Daddy. Tell me you're on a cruise.
You know what's funny though? What up, JJ? Glad you could join us, brother.
What up, JJ?
What's up, JJ?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Doing good. You know what's funny though? Quick story. What's that? Yeah, fruity drink.
I was on my cruise there at Margaritaville.
What drink you drinking there?
That was some kind of sunrise, some bullshit.
Yeah, tequila sunrise.
You see, you know what my problem with sweet drinks is?
Hangover.
They're sweet, and you don't realize how much you're fucking drinking.
That's why that's why I like it.
We went to the club, right? And they had fucking shooters for $1, and they were these purple fucking drinks, man. And we're young, we broke, so we just put $20 on the table. Boom! I put 20. His brother put 20. When I got home, I was lying in my bed like this. I couldn't move. When I woke up in the morning, my sheets were fucking purple, bro. And I was like, never
What?
again am I drinking them sweet drinks. I
Hey.
can't do it.
I'm gonna tell you what is good. It's called Pirate Punch. I stole
Never heard of it.
I stole the recipe off the cruise, and it's Bacardi rum, Bacardi 8 rum, Disaronno, cranberry juice, pineapple juice, and orange juice. That shit
Really?
is delicious.
Take that.
Well-
Take alcohol out of it. I drink it.
You don't drink alcohol, JJ?
I do. Just I'm very picky on what I drink. Either a light beer. I know that sounds kind of wussy.
Yeah,
But,
he said light beer.
Well, no,
Like
I drank. I
like
drank
Michelob?
actual Michelob Light. Actually, I drank Budweiser for years. Okay,
Mhm.
but it ended up giving me just a bad headache. I had to switch to a light beer.
I told you, man.
Either that or Crown.
Yeah,
You know
Crown
what,
is my drink of
Budweiser-
choice.
Millennials don't like Budweiser. That's why they changed a lot of stuff. I was
I'm
reading
talking
an
about.
article.
I'm talking about late '90s.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
changed,
Now, why
yeah.
Budweiser used to be the king of beers, it's no
Right.
longer that because
Mhm.
millennials don't like it.
No, not no more.
Poe said, Poe drink, Crown Peach, sour apple, cranberry juice, and a splash of Red Bull. It's pink. Look at that. I know Poe's a fucking expert when it comes to alcohol, bro. I don't even fuck with Poe when it comes to alcohol because Poe is drunk all the fucking time. You know what I mean? And I know I can't hang with Poe. Hey, when it comes to the burning, Poe can't hang with me. When it comes to drinking, I know I can't hang with Poe. There's no fucking way.
That Crown
Speaking of
Peach
which-
that is kind of smooth, bro. I've had
I
Crown
had to
Peach,
be-
Crown Apple.
I
I
haven't.
don't like the,
Oh
I
God,
don't like the Crown Apple.
Really?
I don't like anything apple, as far as the actual apple.
Really?
Yeah,
I like Crown Apple.
I'm not an apple flavor person. If it ain't a real apple, I don't want it.
Got you.
You know. Yeah, God. And what burned me out on it was early, back in the old days, way back when, is them sour apple now laters. Them things
How's that?
got it. You don't know what y'all ain't got now.
Oh,
They're called
now
now.
laters?
Yeah, they're called
Now
now
laters.
or laters, but
Oh,
called, we say
Now-
now
now-
laters.
No, it's
no,
now
it's
and
okay.
later.
Well, yeah, okay, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But back when I was in school, everybody ate the sour apple, man, and just the smell of that, it was like, "Woo!" No, can't handle it.
I thought now laters were like black people.
Oh no, they for everybody.
What is that? Because I thought like Werthers belong to y'all and now laters belong to us.
Nah. Don't. Hey, don't think don't you dare think Werther's is a white people thing, man. Because that ain't right.
I don't fuck with no Werthers, man.
I had somebody ask me the other day, you know what pixie sticks are? I'm like,
Oh, hell
it's
yeah.
it's crack cocaine for kids, man.
Yeah, it is.
What is it? What are you
Pixie
talking
stick.
about?
It's like
Oh,
Kool-Aid that
Pixie
comes in
sticks.
sticks.
Yes, I know. Yes. Post sent a $5 super chat, and for that, Paul, I'm gonna take a shot. Thank you very much, much appreciated. He said, "Damn right."
Yo, $10 shots, bro. Don't cheapen out on us.
Did you like the
I'm trying to get sleep, bro. So fuck
remember
it.
What was the rocks that were like pop rocks? You remember those?
Yeah.
Oh
pop
yeah,
rock.
man.
And so you couldn't drink a soda with those; it would kill you.
It
Hated
could,
those
yeah.
motherfucking things, man.
I
I mean, I liked them, but I didn't. You know what I mean? I like the popping in your mouth, but
Yo,
yeah.
can I go a little X-rated on this one?
yeah.
Have the girl eat some Pop Rocks and do her business?
Damn,
I don't know.
you can feel a pop
Dude,
when you.
it's a feeling you'll never forget.
I bet all that pop around your dick.
You know what I mean? I get too close to the opening and shit. Nah, that's a yeah, you're fucking right.
Was.
Shit. So how you been doing, man?
I've been taking it easy. Got a little stressed out a few weeks ago and decided to take a little sabbatical because those of you that know, I'm not going to go too deep into it. I had something happen to me. medically, and I'm not the person who gets sick. I'm not that guy. I don't have stuff go wrong with me on a regular basis, like some people we may know. But I don't get headaches either. So I got a bad headache in the back of my head, and a couple days later is when the incident happened. Had a bad, and it's convenient, we're on the O.O.C right now because I made an ass of myself a few weeks ago, and after that happened, I started getting that headache again, and I'm like, nah, I can't be doing this. I can't let YouTube be influencing this. Because I don't need another stroke or another heart attack or another anything. It ain't that damn important. So I was like, all right, it's time to take a sabbatical. But, if the feeling strikes me, I'll pop in on a stream or two, because, I was over on Darius's the other night. And, I'm just been taking it easy, man. Just playing some games, watching some movies, just trying to catch up,
I seen, because I was on the Tekken game the other. Sorry, Dan, I'll let you go in quick. I just want to say, see, on the second day they have a tournament option. We need to get us all together and hit that tournament option. That way, whoever wins the tournament is the Tekken champ. Instead of counting wins and shit, we do the fucking tournament. Go ahead, Danny.
You just not notice that, man.
There's a lot of roboticness going on. I don't know whose it is.
You hear robotic?
Who is
Maybe
it? Me?
Is it me?
Nzo?
Nzo froze now, so I'm assuming that might be him. I'm not sure.
No, I didn't freeze.
No, he's moving.
Well, it must be me then.
Yeah, I think it might be you, Danny, because I'm moving and shaking and shit. Nzo, are you playing Halo with Rob? No, I'm not. I don't play Halo. Nice, JJ. Let it all go. Yeah, man. That's what I was going to say. I'm like, fucking JJ. You know what I mean? We do off the fucking chest. I got a fucking platform for you to come on here and get shit off your chest, and you never hollered at your brother.
Well, that ain't the point, man. It's like you don't air dirty laundry in the street, pretty much. And this is subject matter that I don't believe is perfect laundry for the street. It's best just to keep it shut down. Just let it go away. I've already been blocked by one person for apparently no reason.
I know.
And it's just, I try to apologize. I didn't get that opportunity. Because I'm grown enough to admit when I'm wrong, but I didn't have that opportunity to. But hey, it's okay. It's all right. It's not the first person I've made mad, and it's damn sure not going to be the last.
And life goes on.
And life goes on, but I try to keep it to a minimal.
I feel you.
You said somebody blocked you, JJ?
Yeah. Don't worry about who. Not now, anyway.
Yeah, not on stream, but
yeah. It's just circumstances beyond my control. And the best thing I can do to handle it, just walk away from it, and that's what I kind of half-assed did as far as YouTube did. I almost did it permanently because it's like, man, my health, my well-being ain't worth this bullshit. But I met a lot of great people on this platform. You meet a few sour apples here and there, but I've met a lot of great people on this platform, and it's not something I can just easily just give up.
Right.
I'm with three of the guys I've met so far. You guys are remarkable, regardless of what kind of shit you talk behind my back. Thank you, Roberto. Thank you.
You know what I mean?
That was supposed to be a joke. Thank you.
Yeah, you better be, because I was just about to say I ain't never talked about you behind your back, motherfucker.
I know I didn't. Unless there's another person in the threes included.
I don't know about you two guys up top, but I know if I needed anything, I could call Danny and consult with him about it. It's just the type of friendships I've built on this platform that means the most to me. We may not ever meet. We may meet next month. You don't know, but the fact that technology has let us come together like this, it's always been this way. You could always do this. It just was never this good. You know, because I used to do it on years ago on Yahoo Chat, man. You can video chat with people there. And it's just, you know, I'm going way back with that one. And it's just something that I thoroughly enjoy. I don't like being around a lot of people. I don't have any anxieties or stuff like that. But I like conversing with people. I like to talk. I'm old school. I'll pick up my phone and talk on the phone for 2 hours. You know, I like communicating. You know, this texting bullshit, nah, not me. DMing, texting, messaging, whatever. You know, I'm not about to sit and type a conversation. I'm old school like that.
I feel you.
But you know, it's easier to say it. It takes a lot less time to say it.
And you get the context better when you're talking on the phone than in text. Sometimes it's hard to understand someone's context when they're texting it to you, you know? I just want to say, what's up, Chillmonger? How you doing, brother? Glad you could pop in, man. So,
what's up, man? It's something I've always said. You said it exactly. You know, it's just words. You can't tell the context, the feeling, the meaning. All you can do is just read them.
Right.
Absolutely. You know, you can send somebody a message like, man, what the hell was that? But you could have taken, what the hell was that? Or, you know, it's just, you don't know the context or feeling behind it. And it's just, like I said, it's just a lot of stress that I just had to just back away from momentarily. That's all. You know.
Nothing wrong with that.
I feel you, brother. You know, I think we've all had to step back away from YouTube for a minute. You know what I mean? And, you know, reevaluate things and think about things. I've done it. Danny's done it. I think Rob has done it. You know what I mean? We all have to do it at a certain point. So I have no issues with that, man. I can completely understand what you're saying.
Yeah. And I guess the respect that I've earned with you guys means a lot to me, if any at all. You know, I don't know what you guys think of me or how you guys feel. And that's not asking for praise. You know, your thoughts are your thoughts. It's just, you know, if I can make a difference in somebody's life, I feel like I've done my job. And that's what I'm here to do. That's what I'm here to do. I'm trying to make a difference in people's lives. A positive one. Even though I don't sound positive sometimes, but a positive one. And that's what I'm here for.
I feel you. Same thing with me, man. I'm here trying to, that's why we do the O.O.C, you know what I mean? So that we can like talk about certain things that aren't comic book related. You know what I mean? Maybe we can have our experience rub off on someone and say, hey, you know what? Like Roberto says, I'm not alone. And that's the main purpose of this show,
Being
man.
alone is the worst. It's nice to know you're not.
And you know what? I'm you know, people say, well, I can refer you to a good therapist or someone to talk to or whatnot. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I deal with my own problems on my own. I do it alone because it's what I've done all my life. And I understand before I go any further, okay, I don't want to offend nobody in the chat, anybody on the panel, if there's any one of y'all, you know, I understand there is a real need for medication. For, you know, when you talk to psychiatrists, psychologists, therapists, whatever you want to call them, I know there's a need for medication. Personally, anything more than a for real medical need is a cop-out. That means you don't have the strength to deal with your own problems. All right, I deal with my problems. I make it through my problems. If not, then I'll talk to somebody, but I ain't gonna pay nobody to do it. I know a lot of people. I can have a conversation all day long. Ain't no deal. Ain't no big deal to me. But, you know, I've always tried to deal with things myself. And right now, that's how I'm doing it. I'm focusing my attention elsewhere. I'm getting my mind off the bullshit. And when I come back, I'm going to be better than ever. Which could be tomorrow, next week, next month, whenever. But when I make it back, I'll be better than ever because I've made it through it.
Facts. 100%. You know what I mean? And you don't know, we always try to support, you know, the people that are in the community and stuff like that. So whenever you need to come back, Chaos List has a seat waiting for you, brother.
Bro, I'm in the chat. I know the door is always open.
100%. 100%. Post and $2 super chat. Thank you very much, bro.
Come on, man. You ain't caught that $10 mark yet. Catch up.
Thank you for the shot, JJ. Much appreciated. You know what I mean?
Bro. Hey, no thanks necessary, bro. It was my pleasure. Seriously.
I appreciate it, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, one thing I can always say, I really do enjoy the community that we have. And I was late coming to my own stream because I was over on Fatal J's channel with the Dark Council. I had a great time over there, man. Those are some good people as well. You know, Lorena Carrillo was on there. I got to stream with her for the first time. Demogenized Abu Nas. Abu Nas was cracking me up, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you what, Abu's a trip, man. You give him a moment, he's serious as all get out, but you give him a moment, you'll laugh your ass off.
Facts. Danny did a stream with him. I want to get him on the stream too as well. Want to get Fatal and the rest of those guys. I want to actually try and do a fucking Chaos Central and Dark Council stream. That would be fire, you know.
What, a crossover?
Yeah. Yeah, do a crossover stream.
Crossover.
Yeah, that would be fire, man. That would definitely be fire.
It would. I agree. And before we go any further, I know you got. I know you try to be serious as shit on the show. You try to crack it up, but Roberto, how you been, man?
I'm good.
Go ahead, do your thing.
Doing a lot of listening.
Oh no, man, I ain't worth listening to most of the time. But
come on, JJ. You know you're one of my faves. Haven't seen you in a minute. Nice.
Yeah,
to know
man.
that,
I have to pop on the O.O.C every once in a while because it's the only way anybody can talk to you. Well, no. I got one more way. I'm
gonna have to go back and watch the stream because I really want to know what Danny and fucking Rob said to this guy because I heard they ripped him up and a new asshole for not doing his fucking stream and shit. What they say to you, Roberto?
They didn't say that. They just gave me advice, yo.
Oh, okay. They gave you advice?
No, they didn't rip. I just said they ripped because, you know, they gave it to me how I should get it. Like, you know, to give knowledge to me and set me straight other than just talking blah, blah, blah shit, you know?
Yeah, you could blow up, bro. I
picked their minds. I picked their minds like a host would.
You find the right content. You ain't gonna be able to keep the chatters away or the comments away.
I agree.
You gotta find.
I appreciate it, guys.
Yeah. You got that factor, bro. That I listen to you. I'm not bored.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
And that's what I tell new content creators all the time. Because as a matter of fact, if you watch Nzo at all, it never stops changing. I told him the same thing. Is if you don't keep your constantly changing from time to time, your audience will get bored, and you will either one of two things, if not both. You will lose subs, or you'll lose viewers, or both. Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. Come up with new ideas. It's almost like a damn job. You got to put a lot of thought and a lot of effort.
Facts, 100%. And I even have one of my friends, man. And this guy, I told him about my YouTube channel a long time ago, right? And I guess he's getting into cryptocurrency and stuff like that. So his girl was like, hey, you should do a YouTube channel. So what he did is he went and he found my channel. He's like, I searched your channel. He said it popped up right away. And he was like, yo, I was so impressed with your intros and stuff like that. I said, all right. So if you want to do YouTube.
We got some critics who think our intro is a little too long.
Yeah.
I heard that. Yeah, I heard that.
That's why I quickly check them. I said, man, you don't come to somebody's house and tell them that yours is better than theirs.
Yeah, Danny stood up for us. He got us.
Facts. And listen, sometimes you want people to come in before you actually start your show. You know what I mean? So you give in a little intro. Plus, our intro is fire. Like, yes. I can't even deny it.
I still bump my head.
Yeah, it's fire,
every
man.
time.
I ain't gonna lie.
Rob my boy, but he want one of my intros.
Right, exactly.
Right, okay.
And Danny, you must know this, okay, because you're the one doing it. I find myself from time to time, I'm out riding around. I call it music therapy. I get my car and I just drive and I listen to music. I blast it. Guess what one of them tunes is? It's the intro to the Chaos List.
Facts.
Thank you.
Harold.
I get a song stuck in my mind. I play Doja Cat 50 times a day. I guarantee you I do. Every time I get the car, I'm playing that song.
Harold, holler at me on Twitter, man. You want one of those 4 in the morning caps? I could get one to you, man.
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get him on this show,
And we're gonna do a
get him
giveaway.
to give you specifically, you
Facts.
in general, Harold,
Facts.
a 4 a.m. hat of your choice.
Facts.
Promise
Absolutely,
before
MSK.
Santa comes around, yo.
What do you want at 4 a.m.? What do you want?
This is a hat. Hold on. I'll get mine. Let me just send this to MSK
What
real
happened,
quick.
JJ? What you cracking up on?
Oh man,
Where you
just
at, MSK?
just the way the comment came out, you know. It's Danny, you talking about your 4 a.m. hat, right? And he's like, what's who doing at 4 a.m.? What? I'm like,
hold on a second.
MSK, I don't know what you're smoking, but Doja Cat is not disgusting. That is a wonderful woman.
Hold on.
I give her a sitting ovation.
an 80s rock metal band by the name of Winger. I get ragged so much because I like that shit. You know, and people are like, oh, how can you listen to Kip Winger, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yo, I like the tunes, man. I like the music. You know, you listen to what you listen to. You like what you like. And if you don't like what someone else likes, do yourself a favor. Don't say nothing about it. Yeah, turn the station. Listen to it, you know. Go ahead.
Let me do this real quick. This is the 4 in the morning hat. It's our boy Sparks from Montreal. He had a rap group who Roberto's cousin was in, and he created this company, 4 in the morning. He's been selling these hats. He popped in. He gave me one. Roberto has one. If we can get him on.
Up.
That's facts. That's what it is. 4 in the morning. Time to wake up. MSK, send you the link already. And yeah, man. So yeah, if you want the hat, hit me up on Twitter. You know my name at Nzo Hodges. Hit me up. I'll see what I can do to get you one. If we can get him on the stream, and you know what I mean, then we can actually give him.
Danny, this motherfucker ever give you anything before?
Who?
Nzo.
What?
Did he do what?
Nzo ever give you anything?
Yeah. He gave me super chats before.
No, not super chats.
You talking about hats and stuff?
Yeah, just giving shit away. Has he ever given you anything?
Oh, nah, bro. I mean,
I didn't even think about the hats until now.
Me either with Danny, and I helped in that, but I never see Danny wearing a hat.
See,
I wear one every blue moon.
Yeah. As of late, my hair is getting kind of weird looking. I've been wearing my hat, but I'm not traditionally a hat person. I'm fucking with you. He's like, I will give you a hat. And I'm like, damn, that motherfucker never gave me nothing.
Yeah, I wear the hats to work, but at home on the stream, I mainly don't.
On Twitter, MSK.
But no, it's a not. Hey, but no joke. It's a nice looking hat for real. It is. It's a nice looking hat. I like it. I'd wear it if it was black.
Fuck, man, you're still holding me to that hoodie thing. All right, don't worry. I got you. Geeky guy sent the $5 super Nzo. Bring me on. I can contribute something. Believe me.
No.
All right.
No.
I have to put it to a vote, geeky guy. If Danny and JJ say it's cool, then no problem. Roberto's gonna bounce out anyways. But you know what I mean. But
just Didim's got to go to bed.
Yeah, Roberto. That's that 50-year-old age. You know what I mean?
It ain't easy looking young, right? It ain't easy.
Yo,
trying to keep up with these young breds, yo.
Hey,
yes, JJ.
50. I'm only one step behind that, so I can almost agree with you. You don't see the white on my face? What the hell?
Hey, man, you guys got it. I got it too.
But hold on,
you know what I mean?
Nzo's being nice. As much as the number changes, if he
Oh,
wants to say 50, I'm good with it.
Well, we all know you're almost retired.
I didn't want to bust the real age, Roberto, so I just
It's
said
okay.
50.
I'm proud. I was thinking of coming out with a clothing wear, because everybody's all fake now and wants to look younger with all their Botox and all the stupidities that men can't do. So my clothing line for men is be true to yourself and represent your age. Boom! You come out every year. You're buying a new shirt with a new number. My shit keeps selling. Somebody's gonna steal that idea now.
You're looking at the new Louis Vuitton right here.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
How was Ghostbusters, Dandelion?
Oh shit! For real?
Was it worth
Oh,
going to see?
Dandelion Fluff's here. How you doing, Dandelion?
How you
Hey,
doing,
Sweet Pea.
Dan?
Good to see you.
Absolutely. Always good to see you popping into the chat. You done know that. You know what I mean? Yeah, but how was Ghostbusters? Was it good? Is it good? That's 2K business practice, new number. Shit, I think I lost what we were talking about. Chillmonger. But yeah. So Roberto, if you gotta bounce, no problem. I
I'm
mean, we still
out. You
got
guys know
23
where to
people
find me.
watching.
Here
Talk to your
Wednesday,
channel, let them know.
Saturday with my boy Comic Chad and Nzo doing our sports. And I'll be back sooner, more so than later. JJ, always a pleasure. People in the comments, one love, enough respect.
Peace
Take care,
out,
man.
brother. Glad you.
Later.
Oh shit, this nigga, this dude, and I said the N-word. This dude popped up before I could even say thank you and everything. You know what I mean? He must be tired.
She said Chris was totally wrong about everything.
Really? Oh shit!
Dandelion says she really enjoyed it. So
Yeah, Ghostbusters did come out tonight. Paul was you know how
Well,
they do the
early preview.
early preview. Yeah. I really enjoyed it. Good. A new number every year.
in other
2K
words,
is the number.
2K12, 2K13,
Got you.
2K14. Yeah. Oh, wait
It
a
was a
minute.
previous round,
I'm
Paul.
sorry. I can't count. 2K21 or we're about to get 22. So, yeah, it's just a new number.
MSK, it's on Twitter. Where you at, man? You said you were coming in. Come on in, brother.
She got my curiosity.
He might have.
She. What are you saying?
Go ahead. No, I was just saying he might have to rub one out real quick.
Danny, she got your curiosity now?
Yep.
Me too. I'm interested. I'm definitely interested. I have a little bit of faith in Dandelion's taste in movies. You know what I mean? And even when we were talking about the Colin Kaepernick stuff, she was like, I can completely understand where Colin Kaepernick was coming from. So I have nothing but respect.
I got faith in her.
And faith. All right, MSK, I'm going to send it on Facebook.
Dandelion says she can hop on for a minute and I guess discuss it.
Oh, sure. I'll send you the link as well.
Okay.
I'll send her the link. No problem. Let me give you 1 second. First, let me send it to MSK. Finding these people on Facebook, you know what I mean? Got all these fucking messages.
Well, I get Allie if you.
All right, you send her. Yeah, you send her the link.
All right,
MSK, it's there on Facebook. Pop in. Much appreciated. Did not see it. I don't know why. Maybe. Oh, no wonder. I sent it to my chaos list.
Yeah, I was about to say, damn, you're in the chaos list. Good job.
I sent it to the chaos list chat instead. My bad. We still got 24 people watching. Thank you guys for popping in and watching the show. I do appreciate it. Like I said, I may have some people over from the Dark Council that saw me over there. So if you guys are watching it, I appreciate it. She said send it to her on Twitter.
I did. I just did.
Cool. MSK is on Facebook. Pop in, man. You know how we do over here, man. MSK is a cool dude. I can't even deny that. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Like, all these guys that I've met on YouTube, you guys are fucking fire. I always say this all the time. If you ain't on my stream, I ain't fucking with you. You know what I mean? I ain't rolling with you. So I appreciate that. Look, bruh, you coming here fucking yawning?
Kick your
ass off. Yeah.
I sent her the link.
Yeah, I'm old, guys. That's what happened to me today. Had so much sex with my wife, and then that's what happened.
Hold on.
You wish your wife is a blow up dog, brother.
Wait a fucking minute.
Trying out too many positions, and she just ran me out. My balls is dry.
Yo, bro. I told him he had to rub one out real quick.
Yeah, for real.
Oh my god. I keep you guys.
I keep hearing this I'm old bullshit, man. You ain't nothing but 26, 27. What the hell you talking about old?
I'll be 27 next month. Yeah. I
damn,
like when I get up,
guess.
it hurts getting up in the morning though, having all that sex I've been having, you know? Ugh.
Hello, pretty lady.
Yeah. Hey guys.
Hey, Dandelion, how you doing?
It's good.
You
Not allowed
got
to
to
give any
tell us.
spoilers, though.
No
Not allowed
spoiler,
to
but
give you
what
any
was
spoilers.
what was Chris wrong about? Please explain
Well, he
what Chris
thought
was
that-
wrong
that
about.
It was like that Egon had stored all the ghosts in the mine. Yeah, Egon
Uh-huh.
had stored ghosts in the mine. That was nothing to do with it. They did tie it into the first movie with Gozer and stuff, but was nothing to do with like the previous. Well, it was. I can't explain without giving any spoilers, but yeah, it wasn't that.
I just need to know, are the originals in it longer than like 30 minutes or so?
This ain't another Force Awakens, is it?
Egon's probably in it the most.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep, the dead guy's in it the most, I'd say.
Really?
Yep.
How did they pull that off? That show old flashbacks and stuff.
Probably
I'm not going to spoil it for you.
Probably that CGI shit. You know what they did with Tarkin. You know, he's been dead for a while.
Not as
I'm
much.
not saying
not,
it is.
Not that much.
I'm not
How long-
saying
how long-
that's it.
how long
But it
is the
sounds
movie?
like what they did.
Probably like a couple of hours.
Okay.
It was good though. I really enjoyed it. To be honest, my favorite was the part with the little Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Yeah, from the commercial, I like that scene too. It looks
That
funny.
scene was so freaking hilarious, like beyond hilarious.
Try to roast them by the fire, they'll take off.
Right, I got Chris texting me asking questions.
Oh, of course he is.
No, he doesn't want any spoilers either.
Hey, Chris, if you want to know, watch the fucking show. Don't be texting Dandelion. Watch the O.O.C. and then you'll get some information, motherfucker.
No, I just told him to watch all the way to the very end because there's like a couple of post-credit scenes.
Oh,
but the
there are?
last
Okay.
post-credit scene is all the way at the fucking end after you see like
Yeah.
every like, you know,
what
no animals
what
were harmed in
Marvel
the
used to
creating
do.
of this film.
All right.
Yeah.
You know
Cool.
what? I was thinking, I thought that too, even as I was watching it. But you know what? It was a really good, it was a well done story. I really enjoyed it. It didn't lack, like there was nothing. It was good, even though they weren't in it much. Like honestly, it barely needed them. You knew exactly when. It was like very predictable. You knew exactly when they were going to show up once the story got rolling.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't lack from that. Like there was no, I didn't dislike that. No.
So is it something that you go back and see again?
Yeah, I would totally watch it again.
Okay.
It was really,
Okay,
it was
that's
really
to
fun.
me. To me, that says a lot when you say there's rewatchability in it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey.
No, I would totally watch it again. I would probably like watch them all again or something, and then go. Yeah, I would totally watch it again. It was really fun. I enjoyed it.
I think Poe drunk as fuck. He said, that Chris Knight fucker, get your cute ass online. Ain't nothing cute about fucking Chris Knight, Poe. Ain't nothing cute about Chris Knight.
Chris is online? No.
He's texting me.
He's texting.
Oh.
MSK, what's popping, man? You haven't said much. What's going on?
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I was just taking care of this last thing. No. Oh, what were you guys talking about earlier? Oh, the thing with YouTube. Oh shit, man.
Yeah.
Where do you even start, man? It's just so much stuff. This is what I'll say. People that don't do it always are gonna tell you what you're doing wrong, and they don't do it. It's always the person that doesn't actually know anything or do anything that has the most to say. I think someone said that in a YouTube video a long time ago. People with like the least amount of credentials will always have the most to say. So I'm going like, okay, yeah, why don't you just be in my shoes? And
Well,
you just do my job for me, you know?
I'm kind of like that, but I modded long before I decided to put content out. I've been behind the scenes and I've seen a lot of shit. You know, stuff you do, stuff you don't do. You know, I'm probably one of the small percentage that actually knows what the hell they're talking about. It's not a pretty sight if you don't know what the hell you're doing, man. It's very frightening if you don't know what's going on.
Oh, yeah. I remember when I first started, I just did it with my phone. I was like, what is a video? Someone said, make quality stuff. I was like, I don't know what quality stuff even meant, you know?
Yeah.
It's weird because like people will ask me like, hey, what do you think I could do better in this and this? I'm like, well, how about trying this? They're like, oh, I can't do that. Well, the thing that you can't really like say or do when you're in this kind of thing is like the word I can't. There's no I can't. There's just you just don't want to, or you're just scared it might not work out. People always say like, well, I can't do new series on my channel because it's not going to perform as well as my other videos. Well, no shit. Why do people think only like Chips Ahoy cookies only started out with the one like it's like this cereal started out like it's one way, then they started branching out and they started getting fans for other boxes of cereal. But when those other first new boxes of cereal started coming out, they didn't have a lot of people interested because they're new. It just takes time for new stuff to pop off. Like my regular Yu-Gi-Oh content's gonna always do better than everything I put out after that because that's just what the channel was built on. But I'm not gonna stop doing the other stuff I love because it doesn't perform well, because that I have to give that the same level of patience that I gave my other stuff that was really popping off. People are just not really patient. It's not that the newest series isn't really doing well. It's just people just are really not patient with things not popping off the way they want to. A lot of people are just very apprehensive to anything new. It could be a video, anything, food, life itself, new obstacles.
Yep. You see, my channel has grown pretty much. You know what I mean? It's still, I would love for it to get bigger, but I've done all of this with putting out little bit of videos. If I were to put out content every single, like 3 times a week, I'd probably have as much subs as MSK right now. When I try to do a video, I do like a 10-minute video. It takes me like a fucking hour to do a video, and I just get discouraged.
I was like, I'm doing a video. I was like, well, what is this? What is this? This is unknown territory we're seeing right here.
They're rare, but they come up.
Sitting there going like, what the fuck? This guy actually does videos? Holy shit.
I definitely would like to do a video on the Ghostbusters, and I think when Spider-Man comes out, I think that's going to be big too. So those are 2 videos that I want to do. I just got to wait until I'm able to see this damn Ghostbusters movie.
I think it's just super weird when it comes to it depends on what you build your audience off of. Your audience is more built off live streams. Mine's is a bit more of like a mixture of both, but more like pre-recorded content. That's why I said when we did last night's video, we cannot be interrupting each other. You know how bad I'll get it if we're interrupting each other? Whew, man, God, I would not. That's a pretty sight. And then there's a thing with like some viewers that don't understand, like, how they say like your intro's too long. I had that same thing too. They said your intro's too long. I'm like, I have the choice to put that there. I want to have it like that. They're like, oh, it's just too long. You can skip the video, right? There's a thing on it where you can do it. It's just I just got tired of people just bitching, so I just changed things up a little bit. Sometimes you do have to kind of change stuff because you have to kind of respect the viewers you have, because they're the viewers you have. They choose to watch you. They don't have to be there. They could go to someone else. So it's one of these like weird balance things. But I think the viewers should understand it. Hey, I own this. You're watching me. I'm not watching you. It's another thing. It's not the other way around. You are paying attention to me.
I'm gonna be straight up. I never had a viewer tell me my fucking intro was too long. It was only this guy. You know what I mean? It was only a YouTuber.
If I may,
okay,
do you have any other questions? Because I need to go to bed because I got to get up early and go to bed.
You guys have any more questions about the Ghostbusters real quick?
Is Chris Pratt hot? No, who's in it?
I want to know the whole story, but she ain't gonna tell me that because I doubt.
No, I can't, because I can't spoil it for people who don't want spoilers on it.
Right.
Okay. Who's the hottest guy?
I can tell you, there's ghosts.
So they're more important to people that do want spoilers. That's what you're telling me. Anyway?
What's that?
The people that don't want spoilers are more important to people that want to hear it. How is that fair?
Well, it isn't even that. Poe asked me not to give him spoilers.
Oh, Poe asked.
I'm not going to spoil shit for Poe. Sorry, man. He did.
And Poe super chat, so I'm gonna have to agree with that. I'm gonna like, yeah, don't spoil it for Poe.
I think Chris said he might do a stream about it tomorrow night after he's seen it.
Okay.
So I'll probably go in there and then we'll do all spoilers all night long.
If it's on Nzo Vision and I'm able to see it, I will definitely come on to that. But I don't know if it's up there yet, so I have to wait and see.
Oh, I don't know how many places it was showing tonight, so I don't know. I didn't even occur to me to try and like video it or anything on my phone or something like that.
No, I feel
That would
you.
be crazy. I don't know if my phone would have enjoyed that anyway. I just wanted to enjoy the movie.
That's the vision that Nzo likes, that 44p phone quality movie. Like,
It's really not. But if I have no fucking choice, I'm gonna go with the no choice part. You know what I mean?
God damn.
Yeah. It was totally worth seeing. It was a fun movie. I really enjoyed it.
Okay, that. Okay.
It was
What rating would you give it?
What would I give it, like in comparison to the others?
No, like say A, B, or 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, whichever one you want to use.
Well, for me, like judging it for itself, as opposed to like, it's not like my favorite movie ever or anything, but it was a really good time. I'd probably give it like a good B+. But you guys know I'm pretty hard on shows and movies and stuff. With
yeah, that's definitely true because
yeah,
I've heard you be harsh on some shows and some movies and stuff. So yeah, I know you're telling the truth. If you liked it, I think it's worth seeing.
Yeah, I would say it's worth seeing. It's fun. Jeez, poor Chris. Sorry,
B+ ain't bad at all.
No, not at all. And like I said earlier, I trust your faith in your movie picks and what you like. You know what I mean? So if you're giving it a B+, I have.
However, though, I loved Dune, and you didn't like Dune, did you?
Oh shit! Yeah, you just went down a notch.
You know what though? I read that book first when I was like 14, and I read it like every couple of years since. Like that is like, I love that book.
Right.
I think if we read books or movies, it gives you a greater appreciation.
Yes.
Well, that one, I think having read the books and kind of knowing, but again, it's a lot of political intrigue, and there was a lot of stuff I loved about that hadn't been in previous adaptations. I think because a lot of like they used to like take all the Islamic stuff out of it, and it was because Frank Herbert wrote that after studying a lot of like stuff about the Middle East. That's why there was so much like Islamic flavor in it, and I think they've always tried to like peel that away. But I guess we've kind of got to a place in society where that's more acceptable. People are a little more open-minded about that kind of stuff. So,
I feel you. And you know what?
I like that one. I really like the attitude. It was one of like the books. I would have to say it's like one of like the formative books of my life. Like the books.
And that's why I give you a pass with Dune, because I know a lot of people that read the book love the movie because it's the closest adaptation to the book as a movie. So I can completely understand that. That's not an issue with me, you know.
But like as I'm saying, treating Ghostbusters as a Ghostbusters film, I would say it's better than the second Ghostbusters film for me.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
did it have a stranger thing kind of feel to it, like we were talking about? No.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Okay. I only saw the first season of Stranger Things. Nope, not at all. It was strictly a Ghostbusters, straight up Ghostbusters film.
Funny?
Oh, so funny.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay,
I laughed a lot of times. Like
I'm down.
Even the kid keeps telling like these stupid like dad jokes, like little girl. But I just fucking laughed every time, even though I've heard half of them before. It was still funny. Just the timing of her telling. It was good. I really enjoyed it.
I'm definitely down to watch it.
Good deal.
It's worth it entirely for the Stay Puft marshmallows.
I know.
Once they start like pureeing each other in the blender and fucking like grilling themselves on a barbecue, I was just like sitting there like.
Yeah, I know the Stay Puft marshmallow scene would be hilarious, right? Because I'm pretty sure there's a lot more that they didn't show in the trailer. So yeah, I'm excited for that scene too.
Yeah. Well, it's not a Ghostbusters movie if somebody doesn't end up covered in marshmallow fluff. So.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Anybody else have any questions for
Paul Rudd hurling a container of ice cream at?
Did they have Winston back in there?
What's that?
Was Winston?
Winston.
Yeah, Winston was in it.
Yeah, Winston's in it, from what I remember. Yeah.
He is indeed. Yeah.
The question is Rick Moranis in it?
Oh. Yeah.
He was not in it. No.
Ah, shit.
I'm not going to spoil it. That's not a spoiler. He said he wasn't
Right.
in it, and he wasn't in it. Sorry.
Okay.
I did look just in case there was a photo of him or something, but no.
All right. He probably the only thing missing from it, but it sounds like it's going to be a good movie. Any other questions before we let Dandelion go to bed?
I got to get to bed. I gotta get up.
Thank you, ma'am. We appreciate the non-spoiler critique.
Yes,
absolutely,
yes,
100%. You guys heard it here
first.
first.
It was also kind of
Afterlife is good.
heartwarming and stuff like that. I mean, some of it was a little schlocky, but it was still nice. It was a little more like.
Wasn't too woke, was it?
No.
Well, okay. Well then, cool. Oh, that's even bonus to go watch it.
I mean, not to me anyway. I mean, but I don't really have issues with that. But there wasn't anything in it that I thought like, we're going to be upset about that.
Mm-hmm.
No, there was none of that.
Good.
It was It was strictly a good fun. It was like the story was well crafted. It was quite predictable, but not in a way you didn't mind because it was Ghostbusters and it was kind of drawing on some of the stuff from the first one. You kind of knew how it was going to progress.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you still jump even though like a monster's about to come out of the dark, right? You still jump. So
cool. Sounds like it's going to be a good movie.
There's some funny stuff that they like went back to again in the movie. Like something would happen and then, there'd be another scene later and you'd have forgotten part and then they like used it and you're like, oh my God, I totally forgot that. That was really funny. So.
Got you.
I can be clearer once I can give spoilers.
Completely understand. Nobody wants to spoil. I mean, me and Danny don't care, but the crowd, chat don't want to spoil.
I don't want to spoil it for your crowd. Everyone's going to leave your show if they think I'm going to do spoilers.
That is correct.
Yeah,
and I do appreciate you coming on and giving us that exclusive.
No problem. Anyway, I got to get back to Chris. Poor guy.
No problem. You have yourself a good night.
Okay, bye. Everybody. Have a good night. Nice to see you all.
Yeah, same to you.
Later.
And I think we will close it up too. We hit the 2 hour and 30 mark. Was a great show. Sorry for coming in late, but I knew Roberto could hold it down, and I have faith in him. You know what I mean? So, yeah, definitely. What we'll do, Danny, talk to the people. Tell them about your channel, sir.
I'm Danny Graham, aka Comment Chat. You can find me on the Chaos Central Network on Monday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My show is The Chaotic Conversation. Usually have 4 topics, ranging from political, social, DCU, MCU, current events, just whatever tickles my fancy that particular day. So please come by. If you're not doing anything, Monday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like I said, Chaotic Conversation. And, of course, last night was Chaos List, Nzo's show. Tonight is usually for the Rule of 3. We're going to, I think Chris said we're going to do that this Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Mm-hmm.
Please come by check us out. Then on Saturday afternoons, usually around about 4:30, we talk about football, NFL, NBA.
Oh, yeah.
So please come check us out. That's me, Roberto, Chris, and Nzo.
Hold on.
You definitely won't find me there.
Bro.
Not as
good. Come, man.
And you know, yeah, go ahead, Danny. Sorry.
I so you got to come by, man. It's America's favorite pastime, talking sports.
Facts.
I hate sports.
America's and Canada's. Oh, boy.
I hate sports.
That's because JJ has a vagina.
No. I'll explain. I'll explain when Danny's just finished.
I'm finished, bro.
I just wanted to say this real quick before you go, JJ. I seen that fucking Steph Curry shimmy shot. Pissed me the fuck off, bro. Pissed me off. I'm like, this fucking Steph Curry is at that bullshit again. Fuck this guy.
Questions, man. Is Kevin Durant feeling like he made a mistake of his lifetime? That's gonna be
that's a fire question. Saturday. That is a fire question. JJ, what's up? Explain yourself, brother.
Oh no, all right. Listen, I'm going old school when I say this because I am kind of older. back when I was growing up, man, we, like most families, we only had one TV, and I had two older brothers. Okay, so every time there was a game on, didn't matter if it was or a race or something, if it was on TV, they were sitting in front of the TV, so I had nothing else to watch.
Sports. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I grew up hating it.
You know what's fucked up? I had the total opposite situation than you because I was never into sports, right? And my brother was a fucking Lakers fan, right? And one night, first off, let me get some context before you guys say, hey, wait a minute. He's not really my brother, but he's so close to my family that I call him my brother, right? Different mother, different father, but my parents took care of him and stuff like that. He came over, slept over, whatever. So one fucking night he comes over, and it's the Lakers versus the Pistons in the finals. And I wanted to watch some bullshit on TV. I don't remember what the fuck I wanted to watch, but he wanted to watch this fucking basketball game. So, right, he would come over. I would sleep on the floor. He would take my bed. I'd let him take over the bed, whatever. I didn't mind. I just enjoyed the company. But that night, I was fucking pissed, bro. And I was sitting there and I was like, yo, I hope the fucking Lakers lose. I hope the fucking Lakers lose. This is one of the reasons why I have that deep fucking hatred for the Lakers. Yes.
That is so pathetic. That is so pathetic.
He is one of the reasons why I have that hate. But I ended up loving basketball, but I fucking hated the Lakers. And I cheered for the Pistons, and it was the year they lost. Right, and then I got into basketball, and then they won the year after. But Pistons became my favorite fucking team that year, and I hated the Lakers, bro.
Oh my God,
I fucking hated them, and till this day, I still hate the fucking Lakers. I still hate those motherfuckers.
Makes mine feel not quite
Facts,
as
Chillmonger.
You need some help. Counseling on that, bro.
Here's another story. Chillmonger just said it. Lakers Pistons 2004 fire. When that final started, I was like, I am not watching the fucking finals because I do not want to see the Lakers win a championship. They were the favorite. Pistons had no superstars on the team at that time. There was no way the Pistons were supposed to win that fucking series. When I seen that the Pistons were up, I think it was like 3-1. Oh, you better believe I watched the rest of that fucking series 100%. And when they lost, I was like, yes. LeBron went over to the Lakers. I was like, fuck this team. My son's a Laker fan.
Needs some counseling, bro.
There's only one football game I pay attention to, and that's the local college game. It's every year. It's the Florida-Georgia game. And the only thing I paid attention.
Georgia's hell this year.
Oh, really?
Yo, halftime. Florida-Georgia game, Florida's always most time the winner. Okay, you could almost put money on it. Okay, but when I looked at the halftime score, if I'm correct, it was 24-0 Georgia.
Really?
Georgia ripped Florida a new one.
Yeah, Georgia might beat Alabama national championship. Georgia ain't no joke.
Hey man, I don't really watch college, but at the end of the day, college is more. Football? It's more popular than NFL. I know that for sure. College football kills NFL.
It's less staged.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The only reason why, because it can be bigger fan bases. Because you only got 30 different cities. But shit, college, man, you got 100.
And trust me, the schools would appreciate it more than the NFL.
Mm-hmm. And you got to understand, you got a lot of people, their alma mater is that school, right? So they're always into, when I was working for BetUS, I know you Americans know what BetUS is, right? Because you're a company, right? But when I was working for BetUS, when college football started, those phones would ring non-fucking stop. Yo, the money I was making over there was fucking amazing. But the calls that you have to take, it's like, yeah, blah, 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 I want to put in this much money. You do your thing. You get them to put in money. You hang up, boom, another call. There would be times where you have 3 lines, right? there would be times where I would have someone on each of my fucking lines because the calls would just be nonstop, nonstop, nonstop. When it comes to betting and college football, money fucking maker. Yep. Money maker. I always thought it was the NFL. You know, I knew and I'm sorry, yeah, NFL. I always thought it was the NFL. I didn't really think so much basketball, but when college came on, I realized how fucking popular
it's
college
a lot
is.
of money in there.
Yes.
In college basketball in the doggone NCAA tournament,
yes,
Sweet 16s, yeah,
yes,
big time,
yes.
man.
But Danny, it's not even close to college football. Like not even close. When college basketball starts, you get calls, but when college football starts, I kid you not, it's you get no break, none. And we had an office of like 75 people. And you don't get a break. As soon as you hang up the call, another call comes in. Hey, I want to put money on so and so. I want to put money. Yo, it was madness. But because of the madness, I made so much money over there. Like it was crazy the money I was making because we're getting a little bit of commission, right? So if you add, someone call and say I want to put in $50, you say, hey, no, why don't you put in $100? Because you know you're gonna call back later. So you always had to try and get them to put in more money, right? And you would get commission on that. And extra fucking $3,000-$4,000 a month on commission, bro. Just the commission alone. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, man. Oh man.
They still got that over there now?
Yeah. Yeah. Those motherfuckers fired me though. Yeah, they're still here. The motherfuckers fired me though. Damn. I was I had a headache, I had a migraine, and I called up. You see, and at the time they were doing a lot of changes in the company, and then they put this fucking prick in charge that I knew didn't like me. So first off, Mondays are the worst fucking days because Monday is the day everybody calls for a payout, right? And if they have a free play, which is bonus points, and they don't do their rollover, it's hard to explain. I'll explain all that later. But, you know, if they don't meet the requirements, they can't get a payout. So someone would call in who had just won like $500 on a game, but because they took the bonus and didn't finish it, they couldn't get their payouts. So you would just get hassled all day. Like Mondays were the days nobody wanted to work. So I called in and I said I had a headache. I really did have a migraine. I suffered from migraines. They knew this. I was like, yeah, man, I got a migraine. I can't make it today, blah, 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 blah. Next day I went in. The guy called me in the office and he was like, oh, we got to let you go. And me, at the time they let me go, I was like third in the company with bringing in money. It was crazy. Like the people that bring in the most are when you have earned clients, so someone call in and they would specifically ask for that person, right? But when it came to like bringing in the money that were like, because I had clients, but not as much as these guys that have been there for years. But I would still be like number 3 all the time, like all the time. When it comes to bringing in money, I'm always up there, right? And they fired me, and I was like, oh, fuck you guys, man. You know, so. And
that's crazy.
I would love to go back. The problem is you got to work on the weekends, and I don't want to work weekends anymore. I don't want to work weekends. You know what I mean? Bro.
You would think you could do that from home.
The only problem is like when football season, college football and basketball season, you would have to work. If you wanted to make real money, I was working 12 hours a day, Danny. Like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I was working 12 hours. Those whole 12 hours. The money was good, but you get burnt out.
Just think though, 12 hours now in the comfort of your own home, it would be a lot easier, wouldn't it?
It would be, right? It would be, but sooner or later, because they already put the mandate where companies can open back up and you can go back to work now, right? So, yeah, doing 12 hours at home would be fine, but to go back in there and have to do 12 hours on this, and you know, I'm not single, so there is no way. I already get trouble for doing YouTube. Imagine if I have to work on weekends now. That's not working. That's not working. You know what I mean? So, JJ, tell the people about your channel real quick, and then we'll close it up here.
Well, real quick, what's up, everybody? It's your boy JJ. find me a little bit of everywhere and a whole lot of nowhere. But at the moment, you can find me at a lot of nowhere because I'm kind of taking a sabbatical from YouTube. I will be back, and it won't be much longer. But I want to thank everybody in the chat for coming in and supporting Nzo tonight, man. It means a lot. I know it means a lot to him. It means a lot to me also. You know, and Danny also. Great to see him. You know, and Roberto. Can't forget Roberto. You can't have the O.O.C without Roberto. You guys come in here mostly every week, support these guys. It's greatly appreciated. Y'all keep doing that. And thanks for letting me come up, Nzo. Appreciate it.
Hey, man, you got to understand, JJ. You know what I mean? I know you have to do your thing and worry about your health and shit. But, you know, I do miss you, man. You know what I mean? You were the original Chaos List crew, man. You know what I mean? You were the original.
Back.
You were
I'll
the
be
original.
back.
That seat is never going anywhere, bro. I don't care what anybody
Then
says.
why am I like fifth in the intro, man? That ain't right.
It's just the way it was. You know what I mean? So first off, I gotta put Danny and Chris first, right?
That's you ain't got to explain that one. I know that.
And then LDG made the intro, so he gotta go there, and then you're after LDG. That's the only reason, brother.
That's still fucked up, yo. That's still fucked up, yo. You sit here saying all this shit, but I'm like fifth in the intro. That ain't right, man.
Hey, man, you saved the best for last.
I'm not alive.
Okay, you saved the best for second last.
Oh wow. Okay, that's a lot better. Thank you. I don't still feel worthless right now. Thank you. I appreciate it. But no, anyway, I'll be back. No doubts about that. I'll be back, and when I come back, I'm definitely gonna be a different person. So be prepared.
And you motherfuckers know, before I close this shit up, last week there was no fucking honorable mention, but you better believe I am going to have some motherfuckers for this Tuesday. I will have the honorable mention.
You have smooth the show
That is
without
correct. No, we need the
Danny,
honorable mentions. It was missing.
Danny, it's in the contract. You're always going to have an honorable mention.
Facts.
Hey, we didn't have one last week. It went by so smooth. And
it hurt me.
Yeah.
Danny, it hurt me not to have it. It hurt me. Yo, I've been doing that show for a year, and I have honorable mentions for every single show. And that show I didn't have, it hurt. It hurt me. It hurt me.
I wasn't hurt. I was like, thank you.
Fuck it. I'm going to make all three about you then next week, Danny.
I was relieved. Oh, it hurt me too, man. I feel I was hurt. I swear I was hurt.
With that being said, guys, we are about to close it up. It was fun. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for coming in. Peace, love, and hair grease. Once again, you guys know who does the intros and outros. LDG. Much respect. Thinking about you. Peace, love, and hair grease.